Hey guys, hey Hobby Collab fam, how are you guys doing? Sunday with Meg and Zach. We are not done talking about Cities of Sigmar because they're doing so well. You're having a lot of fun playing them.
They are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun. Most of my other armies, elf armies, are just very stressful. Mistakes are costly, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And as a result, I'm enjoying an army that has a little more staying power, so to speak, than Daughters of Cain in particular.
Oh, yeah. Right. So we're going to talk a lot about that today.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to talk about, you have real experience. You're not just, like, conjecturing based on what you've read.
Yeah, we're going to chat. So if you're here for this stream and you're kind of new, what we do here in this show is it's about our community. Meg and I hobby while we're doing it. We'll talk about what we're hobbying. I'm actually hobbying a city-specific thing.
Yeah.
I want to talk about my experience playing this army for the past 2 weeks. We've had some practice games, and we've had 5 stream games with them.
Yeah, and we have 2 more on the way.
We have 1 more on the way. Thursday, actually, they're not on stream.
Right.
Thursday is Cruel Boys and I forget. Anyway, not Cities.
They're Saturday.
Saturdays, Cities, and Skaven. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brett will be here to give the Cities a go. And they will inevitably, obviously, be on the show a lot moving forward. And I don't just mean that, like, superficially, like, oh, we play all the armies a lot, because we don't.
We don't.
But
we'll talk stats at another show.
Yeah. I play on stream. I'm on every stream, either producing or playing. So I play the most, followed really by John. And it's one of my armies at this point.
Well,
so,
if you're a mandrel, you get another game tomorrow.
That's right.
Right. We're doing a mandrels only in our Discord. Cities versus Soulblight. We're gonna do 3,000 points.
Yeah, we're gonna do a big game.
Because I wanted to play with a lot of toys.
Same.
And, it'll like rewarm me up to playing again.
I think it just is gonna be fun to do a 3,000.
It'll be
game.
fun. Yeah. We'll hang out all day, and hopefully you guys can too, and you can heckle us and stuff.
Yeah.
And just hang out. So I guess with that, we could show what you're working on really quickly, right?
Yeah. You guys don't think this is cute? I've got almost everything painted up for the stream. The only thing that I don't have really that I need are the grenadiers. I haven't assembled them yet, and I will be working on the grenadiers, I promise. Well, we're going to talk about them a little bit today. I haven't had experience playing them, but they're something I'm looking forward to. I decided to finally paint all of these little gargoylians. Some of them will look familiar, and we're going to talk about the gargoylians a little bit later in the show. Some of these will look familiar. There's the snail guy. He's probably maybe the most famous unicorn snail walking man. There's also what people thought was Sock Man. Right there, you can see him. He's the little guy in the sock.
Sock Man.
There's this little guy who I love, little bird walking man with no arms. There's some new ones. If you haven't seen the new ones, I can point them out to you super fast. This isn't the best view, I know, because they're very tiny. But real quick, new ones. There's Weird Devil with Key Man. This is a new one. It's Walking Skull with kind of like a steel helmet on.
You guys, we're gonna have to name these. You guys should definitely super chat some name ideas or chat whatever. Obviously you get extra credit when you give us the money. That's just how the world works.
Yeah.
But they need names.
Yeah.
Otherwise they're just like Lemonhead, Onion Man forever.
Can we call this guy the Snail Trail?
Oh, that's good. That one's taken. Sorry guys. You have to beat Snail Trail.
Snail Trail.
That's the name to beat here.
So, and I'll be honest with you,
anyway.
I kind of looked up which gargoylians come from which kits. That would probably be useful information if you really want the bits out there. But I don't actually know all of these that are new and came out in more recent kits and the ones that are old. What I do know is that I believe the Gallants and the Grenadiers kit both come with 2. I think there's another weird new one that... Actually, can we show one more time on the shoulder?
Sure.
Maybe, I don't know, I was going to ask Meg earlier, we were kind of busy. If anyone can tell what's going on here with this thing, I think, thanks Meg, if you want to focus. These guys, I think it's like a hood with like a little froggy type man in there. Do you guys see that? And he's got his little tail, and the tail is like a little shaker on it or something. It looks almost like it's a weird jester's cap, but there's a little frog man in it.
Anyway. Yeah. So, Droog was asking, are these going to be markers to pick out under orders? That's not a bad idea. These are actually like, they're just bullshit, right? That come on your sprues, and you can choose to play with them or not. They don't mean anything. So that's not a bad idea for them. I don't think that's what you're going to do.
Well, that is a really good idea. And I'll tell you why. I like
that idea.
I'll tell you why I'm not doing that, though. No, I'm going to put them on bases, Droog. Yeah, the reason I'm not going to do that, I am going to make... we have, if you watch yesterday's game with Hexmiths of Hashut, you saw Saray putting down these these green chips with fire on them. Yeah. I need to make a round of those for cities that are going to be red and very bright. And so it's really for our top down. If I just put these on like a 25 mil base and use them as orders, it wouldn't show up very well in the top down.
Sure.
So it's a streaming thing. I need to also make those for Sylvaneth, by the way. But yeah, so good idea, Droog. But no, I'm going to just put them on bases.
Yeah, they'll be cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so those of you that are new, we are going to talk about Zach's experiences with cities shortly. But first, we get to the news. So it's like settling in.
Yeah.
Shoot the shit. Get to know each other better. We're going to talk news from outside of our server, but also the important news inside of our server, which is important to us. So let's do that first. Number one, exactly. Zach. I was stalking Matt Rose.
This is a bombshell.
Bombshell.
That
we 6-month-old bombshell.
We have sort of like a deep throat source for this publicly available information that filled us in on this.
There was no filling in needed. I was stalking Matt Rose.
But you also were stalking, so it feels like
it feels like if we look for the last 6 months, he's now a principal design manager for games development.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Is he still doing AOS?
Before he was a lead games developer, but now he's a manager. So he's even higher up. He's moving up the ranks.
Yeah.
Do you know why I think this is?
Because he's good at
I don't know,
games?
Polly. But it says manager, so that means he must have moved up. And you wouldn't publicize moving down, would you? Like if he was demoted to some manager underneath the lead. That doesn't make sense.
I guess the only other option, Meg, is that it's a switch in position, not necessarily a promotion.
Like a lateral thing.
Like a lateral.
Could be
thing?
lateral. Could be lateral.
Yeah.
Could be a new title. I don't know. But it's driving me crazy. So I did do my connect request with him on LinkedIn. I hope he says yes and I can get more details. But I mean, okay, I'm going to put on tinfoil hat and say that our passionate devotion to him has helped him ascend the ranks of GW. And so I think we get to continue worshiping him.
You're taking credit for this?
I'm taking credit for this. The Hobby Collab did this. The Hobby Collab is why he got his, I don't know. I'm assuming promotion. We'll see.
You're taking credit for this. Okay.
I'm taking credit for this.
You heard it here first.
I did it.
Folks. Yeah. Meg is taking credit for...
Our Not a Cult made this happen. So Matt Rose, I'm sure, thanks us. I'll find out for sure later. I'm sure I'll talk to him at some point.
I mean, I will say this. I actually think I heard that a while back too, Plastic Crack Addict. I will say this. For a long while, I've been like, this guy's rules are good.
Yeah.
And they're gonna move his ass to 40K. That was my big concern.
If that happens, I'm going to cry. I mean, not really. There's other talented, smart, intelligent games designers there too, rules writers and stuff, but I just love what he's done for AOS. I mean, I don't know. I love AOS.
Well, hold on that first part of that sentence.
And I wasn't expecting to.
Hold on the first part of that sentence.
Oh, okay.
The part about there being other smart, talented game designers there too.
Just none of
I'm not sure I'm going to go out on a limb and say I disagree with you on that, but I think there are a lot of people that probably would. Quite honestly.
Well, that's okay. I mean, sure, there's also people who aren't good at their jobs. that is also true. I'm not saying that's not true.
I'm
saying that there are other people there who are, I'm sure, as talented as the great Matt Rose.
It's a hard job to not be
take
good
care
at.
of AOS.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to cite Matt Ward.
It's been 6 months. I mean, so people are saying, like, 40K feels a little more AOS now. But, like, how long does it take to develop those rules? He's only been doing this 6 months. So... I don't know.
Well,
who knows?
On Coach's show, we were on Coach's show on Friday.
And he said it's like an 18-month
He says an 18-month cycle.
So maybe, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. I'm glad I was doing some snooping so I could get you guys this really secret insider information about Matt Rose. Moving on. Okay, speaking of the UK, I'm going to go visit the UK the week before July 4th, but we're planning a hangout on July 4th. It's America Day. So thought that'd be fun if anybody wants to join. There's that QR code takes you to the event thread in our Discord, so you can tag in, and any updates I'll put there. I'll be like, add everyone in here. So that's where you'll get the info if you're interested in hanging out. I'll bring some 3D printed mandrels for you guys. Also, we should have a cultural gift exchange. I'm going to bring whatever America snacks you guys want. Just tell me, like, put it in the thread. I'll bring what I can. I'm devoting like half of my suitcase to this Batiste dry shampoo. I want it. You can bring some if you want.
They sell it here.
Gift. They sell it here for $12 a bottle. Do you know how much it is in the UK?
No.
$2.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Can you...
And I brought up home a bunch last time.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to pack my suitcase full of Batiste and bring it with me. It's going to be, like, stocked in our closet. I'm coming here on Trader Day, yeah. I know, I'm so excited. I'm away from my country on the day of its birth. They aren't going to confiscate it. I did it last time. It's going to be fine. It has to be fine. I love this shit, and it's, like, the best stuff out there, and I need it. Okay. If you guys missed it, we were on a stream with AOS Coach Friday. Is this Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. It was fluffy, right? Like we weren't talking tactics really.
No.
Zach kind of went into that side a little bit more because I don't think that way. But yeah, it was a fun time. It was really nice talking to Coach.
Yeah.
I felt like I got to know him a little better, and then I was like, he does a lot of cool things with his stream that we should do.
Yeah,
so also like stealing ideas. But yeah, I know it did feel like he was trying to do damage control sometimes. We're big idiots. He's so good. He's so good at interviewing.
He's good at it.
I can't imagine.
It was a lot of fun, and we're thinking maybe we'll do it more on his show. It's really up to him. Because it didn't get a ton of views so far. It's a step away from what he normally does.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of want this like show where you watch 3 content creators
goof off like this.
We probably pivot around with Saray as well, where you're watching content creators and kind of just like having these conversations about the community, the game, and content creation itself. So you'd have to want that, and some people do, but not a ton of people.
No.
So we'll see if we keep doing them. They're certainly fun.
They're fun.
Yeah.
They're fun. And yeah, what better thing to talk about than myself? Okay, anyway. Time for the real news. The news from within our server.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new template afoot. It's Star Trek. Okay, I think you should leave subreddit. I've been seeing a lot of like Star Trek crossover.
Okay.
Like I assume, I don't know why. Like, did something happen with Star Trek? I'm not a Star Trek.
Yeah, what is there a Star Trek thing going on? Do folks
I don't know.
Because it keeps coming up in our server too, and a lot of people are Star Trek fans. I'm like Star Trek neutral. I don't like it or dislike it.
Yeah, I don't care.
I think I will say this. I think for sure. I know way more about Star Wars, and I think from Star Wars's...
And I still don't... Same, and I still don't know much about Star Wars.
Yeah, me either, compared to a lot of people. But I think from its origin in my own life, which was being a kid and seeing the original trilogy, to where I know it to be now, and having seen a couple recent movies and stuff, I think I like Star Trek more than Star Wars. I've only grown to...
Interesting.
I think, unfortunately, a lot of Star Wars people are going to agree with me. I've only grown to like Star Wars less. Because it's been diluted down with garbage, of course, right? There are some gems. I know everyone loves the Clone Wars cartoon. You hear people talk about that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The original trilogy.
Really good, apparently.
People thought Rogue One was very good. I thought Rogue One was fine.
Great.
I thought Rogue One was fine.
Oh, sure. I guess within the Star Wars universe, I was like, oh, this is really good.
I also got, same. I also got a little...
Relative.
Right, exactly. Relative. Yeah. I also got a little tired of Mandalorian kind of quick. And I know Polly always talks about Andor.
Yes, Drew, you're right.
Which I haven't seen yet, but... I don't know. Star Trek is a little more, it's not fantasy like Star Wars. It's like high sci-fi.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't watch it. Anyway, for some reason, it's around, and nobody has an answer for why, so we'll move on.
Yeah.
Again, we're going to be talking all about your experience playing Cities. I'm very excited to hear about how you felt playing Tzeentch. You were kicking ass that game. And then...
Well, Graham is...
And then still ate it.
Graham... that little angry face is mine, by the way.
Yeah, Graham spoiled it for everyone.
Graham is a good player, and after the game, he was like, oh, I made a big mistake, which is going into you. He's like, I should have just stayed away from you. And that was a mistake, and he learned that. But I wasn't really able to capitalize on things. His dice were just so damn hot.
I know.
And the big problem with Tzeentch is if someone's having hot dice, they also just have ways to cheat, right? As part of their rules, cheat, right?
Yeah.
And it's cool. It's supposed to feel like that. But holy crap, if someone is having hot dice with Tzeentch, and then like the one time you get something through, they're like, okay, ignored.
Yeah.
You're like, like it is.
It
is a rough army to play against.
It's pretty frustrating. Yeah. But we'll talk about that and the other games you play. So Tzeentch, you've played Lumineth. Cruel Boys?
Ironjaws,
sorry.
Ironjaws, Blades of Corn, and then yesterday was Hexsmiths.
Oh, right. You've already played 5. That's why there's only 1 left. Yeah. Plus, so we'll do Soulblight tomorrow, and then next Saturday is...
Next Saturday is Brett, so you'll be getting a fresh perspective of Skaven.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
And they'll be on the stream at least once more. May's almost over already, right? Yeah, so they'll be on the stream at least probably twice in June.
Hey, just a show pony.
I'd be surprised.
No, I haven't played the trees yet. Just chill. I'm getting there. All right. Do you feel like Cuck Fort is an appropriate nickname for the Cogfort?
Yeah, this was a joke thing that was going on.
During your game. I could not shut up. I had the giggles so badly.
Yeah.
You guys were cracking me up.
It's a power cuck if it's a cuck, for sure. Like, it's not...
Is that a thing?
Well, yeah, like, I in my mind, there's a type of cuck that, like, it, like, sets it all up and then sits there and watches and is like a neutral observer.
Oh, okay.
But this cuck is, like, sitting in the cuck chair.
But giving direction.
And giving direction.
I see.
And occasionally probably walking over and maybe slapping someone or something, too, I think.
Is that part of being a cuck? Is that something else?
I feel like does somebody know?
I thought I heard that was like stag or something.
Oh, maybe it's a stag.
Maybe not.
I don't know what it is. But if like I said, I know the term power bottom.
It's not stag fort.
I know the term power bottom from Always Sunny. So I'm saying there must be a term
like
called...
a power cuck. Okay.
There must be a power cuck. Because...
You guys tell us.
Yeah, for sure this thing is a power cuck.
Okay. Oh my god, and poor Brett wanted to play with steam tanks. But he will be welcome to, of course. Maybe later.
But not on release day. Yeah, so nobody wants to see that stuff.
We have plans, I know. We have plans for steam tanks, right? Like at some point you were saying like it'd make a cool kit bash.
We keep saying we want to do...
I want us to jump on that.
We're waiting for Ragnaroks to go to Legend. And even we might not even have to wait because I already have 7. I don't know how many I even ever need, but
we got spiders at home.
I really want to put a like steam tank with a bunch of goblins on it on top of an Ragnarok, and basically make that like a Cogfort.
Yeah. How do you feel about them going to Legends?
Steam tanks?
Yeah.
I think we knew it was coming,
Why?
but I do have to admit that this
What's wrong with them?
I thought could hang in there.
Yeah.
Model wise, I really thought that this one and the Arcanum, the Huracanum, could hang in. I think we knew that all the dwarves and elves were going. That I think is a good thing.
Yeah.
Sorry if you're a fan of those, but model wise, aesthetic wise, yes, I think it's time for them to go. Hopefully they can come back in some other form. The steam tank I think holds up. I mean, I was looking at yesterday, and the Huracanum too. And then what else? Like the battle mages are cute, but they actually compared to the new ones, you can see the scale creep a little bit. AOS is a little bit bumped up of a scale than Old World is.
Yeah.
But weirdly, the wizards, like, on the Huracanum seem okay. They're just old men. They're, like, hunched old men. So it's like, you compare them to the new wizards, and the Amethyst Death Mage is a small little guy. They're not as cool looking.
Yeah. They do look their age. The Huracanum does, anyway. I thought the steam tanks look
tanks are great, but the steam tanks have a number of things that come in the kit and with the kit that are not Age of Sigmar and are Old World. So, like, they have, like, Carl Franz stuff and things.
R.I.P.
Yeah, they're going to Legends in a year, but it's special meets. The issue is, and everybody points out, they're not in Legends yet. You can play them now, but saying something is going to Legends soon, I think in a lot of people's minds, they're like, whatever. But there is a decent reason for that, at least one slightly decent reason you could agree or disagree with. Which is that they tend to just not give those units much. Like, they're just not interesting now. Like, it basically stays the same.
Sure, forever.
And it's pretty much the same as it was in the index. Like, they don't really give them new rules. The army rules layer over top of them.
Yeah.
To this end, I actually think Doomfire Warlocks and Daughters of Cain are still very good.
Yeah. I agree, Saul. I also hate anyone losing their army. It's really sad. Like, that's got to be hard. If they were like, oh, dinosaurs are going to Old World, it wouldn't make me go play Old World. I would just be like, oh, now I just like this game a little less. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the thing that I spent so much time on. And it sucks. Like when they got rid of the Beastmen. I didn't like that.
Yeah. It is a bummer.
Yeah. This I thought was meme of the week. This is Madman. It was just a really good pun. That's it. But we were talking about how I was lazy about my mold line. Yeah.
The mold line is aggressive.
I love it.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I just love it. Yeah.
The guy's a loon.
Oh my god, I know. Currently we have a 6-hour slowdown, cooldown in our memes chat. It's annoying to everyone except for the mods and the cast because we can ignore it. But you can get around that slow mode if you join our monthly challenge. There we go. Now you guys can hear us. Sorry, guys.
Liberty fired.
I
Liberty
totally
showed up
screwed
and
this up. He's so mad. Yeah.
He showed up.
Poor Liberty.
Thank
he works
you.
so hard on our challenge.
Thank
stuff,
you.
and I always screw something up. But anyways.
Thanks, Umi. Yeah. And Steve and Droog and Special Meats.
Yeah. So anyway.
Especially Umi.
Just really quickly. Yeah, thanks for yelling at us. I'm a dingus. Anyway. But yeah. So you can get special privileges to avoid slow mode. You can also add sounds to our soundboard. It'll annoy the mods, which is always fun. And this month's theme is Monsters and Machines. So if you have a monster, war machine, vehicle, keyworded model, or something from a different game that's similar, run it by Liberty. Get that in our Beat the Mods Discord channel.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got some peeps doing.
Okay, there we go. Sorry. The mod to beat this month is Umi. He has 111 points. And this is determined by base size. It's totally wacky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I forgot to add the sound to these slides. And I didn't notice until you guys yelled at me. Which is why I need you guys to help us reach our goals. We can hire some professionals. Just kidding. Yeah, this month we're trying to hit 125 new non-cultists. And we're at 109. I'm trying out some new widgets from Streamlabs, and that's why you lost sound, because I missed a few things on the transfer over to Streamlabs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you guys.
It's pretty normal stuff for just pivoting your software to get those kinds of glitches.
Anyway, thanks, Meg. Okay, cool. I think we should start talking cities, right? You have a shit ton to say.
Yeah,
I think.
Well, yeah, we wanted to review things a little bit, let people know if you're playing a lot of AOS, what you can expect when you show up. And if you are a cities person, some stuff I think is working pretty well. I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we have like the way I figured we'd have this convo and kind of talk about, well, one, again, this is not just like, oh, I'm looking at a book and here are my opinions. This is from a lot of games being played with the army, many of which have been streamed.
Yeah.
So most of which have been streamed. So yeah, we have. I thought what we would do is kind of go through things, talk about some of them, do it through War Scrolls. But we'll be talking about the artifacts and the prayer lores and the spell lores and the rules as we do that.
Yeah. So should we do top down so you can have the book open?
Oh, no, I don't.
To look at the War Scrolls?
No, I don't think so. Everybody's seen the War Scrolls.
Got it.
Yeah, I think that's
right. It's all been leaked.
Yeah.
Okay. So what am I doing? Top down? What button am I pushing?
Sure. Do we have like a? Do we like have the things?
We did.
Do we have the things?
We had the things. Yeah.
Let's see if there's audio on these scenes. I don't know if there is or not. I'm just saying. I'm not. Sorry, I wasn't trying to. I wasn't sure that this one.
Listen. All right. Yeah. There's definitely sound because we're on it.
Okay.
But yeah. So if you want, you can just go through the slides, I guess, Zach, and talk through whatever you want to talk through.
Yeah, this is a great place to start. I think if you're planning on picking up this army, or if you're going into a game and seeing this army in your matchup or whatever, I think there's a good chance, at least so far in the early days, that you should expect to see probably Cavaliers on the other side of the table, and along with them, more specifically, the Cavalier Marshal. This is a really neat concept, I think, design space-wise, because the army has introduced this concept of, in general, this army likes to get charged. It wants you to charge it, and it's really good at that. Like, it's really good at interacting with that and dealing with that, which is scary, right? Because that's how, in a lot of cases, you're supposed to win games, is beat up your opponent's stuff by charging it. So something kind of about this is that I would just call out is the Cavaliers are super good at this. And when you charge them, they can just charge you back, and they count as having charged. They get the extra damage. For us, in the 5 games we've played, or 6, honestly, I've found, once I got a hang of how these guys worked, I found, fun. I found that they, this unit was really good, like really strong. I would be counting on seeing them like constantly if you're playing. Oh, sorry, you just put that there.
Yeah. So you can switch when you need.
So yeah, I think it's like a really good place to start. I haven't taken a list on stream yet that didn't have either the Cavaliers, that didn't have the Cavaliers and the Marshal. Yeah. And then the last kind of fun. Oh, shrimp. The last kind of thing I would add is that's really fun about the Cavaliers and the Cavalier Marshals are
Thanks, Molecule.
It is like the one of the best artifacts, definitely. Last Blade of Ember Guard, super good. It looked really stupid to me. Like when you guys like play a game and you're like, oh, here's this artifact that comes with this, and it just like adds a stat line. It just like makes something like 2 more attacks or whatever. I don't know about you guys, but I'm often like, there's got to be better artifacts than that. And there are really good the artifacts in this book are all really good. It's hard to pick which one to use. There's this one that just makes the Marshal really good. There's just a +1 to cast or chant, which is always really good. And then there's the Funky Teleport, which I took yesterday for the first time. Also really good. Yeah, lots of fun. Meg, you helped me paint these. We painted these a while back, too, from a painting perspective.
I know.
They're rough. They're rough.
There's a lot. Yeah, you're right. I was really excited to paint the horses, and I was like, oh, this will go fast, because painting horses is, like fur.
Mm-hmm.
And it just was not fast
yeah,
at all.
Yeah, Drew. Yeah, they are rough to paint. I found them quite rough to paint.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, and
there's no way to bulk, knock something out. I guess the closest thing you would do is maybe the metallics first. You can airbrush a lot of that, and then go back and cover over the stuff with the horses. But
that is how I did. Is how I did gallants.
Yeah,
which we'll get to. But quite honestly, I think that is how I did these two. Was airbrush the metallic? You can see it's a lot of metallic, but you have to get in there and paint a lot of a horse, and there's a lot of different colors. Yeah. It's a super cool kit because it does have a ton of options, and they're all very unique, and that's sort of their lore. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I didn't think cities were actually that labor intensive, but the exceptions in particular being the Cavaliers and the Gallants were pretty labor intensive. Yeah, very fun. If you're playing cities, or if you're thinking about starting a cities army, I don't know what box these guys come in, but other than their own, if they come in a box or not. But I would definitely get 10 and the Marshal. 15 more. Yeah, I don't know. Brett, we have 5 more here, and I could kind of see why they would be good. Somebody asked earlier, I think in Twitch, how have I been feeling about keeping things in triangles for orders? Because you need 3 units wholly within 12 of one of the 3 units.
Last night you were measuring that out, or yesterday you were measuring that out. Because that's so crucial.
It's super crucial.
You need these people positioned correctly.
Yeah. So who did ask that on Twitch, man? Can we just scroll up on Twitch?
It wasn't Twitch. It was it was YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. But I can scroll.
Was it special needs? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Thoughts on?
It was Drew.
Drew. So I can chat on that real quick. It is, the army is really, really powerful when it's under orders, and it becomes sort of lackluster. A lot of things become pretty lackluster when they're not under orders. So you definitely want it. And I will say this is a big weakness of the army, is that it's sort of a moving castle. It doesn't have a ton of ability to spread out and get all over the table and do objectives.
Who is it that gives that anyway?
That gives
the triangle. Who's at the center of the triangle?
Not any.
They just need to be in a.
Not a triangle. You just need 3 units.
Yeah.
You pick 1, and then pick 2 more wholly within 12.
Got it. Yeah.
And then those 3 go into orders.
Okay.
Yeah. And there can't be any repeats and war scrolls, so you can't do it with no one triangle can have 2 Fusiliers.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, it's not that hard to do. What I find is, in pretty much all of my games, you're kind of rocking 3 triangles, so 3 groups of 3, so 9 people, And then starting in the mid game, you typically go down to 6. Because you're going to start losing stuff, and then you don't have groups of 3 anymore. I will say there are some real big pieces here that are being overlooked, and Zahn is one of them. He is very fast. He can teleport, and to this end, Zahn is... Oh, yeah, sure, let's go to Zahn,
Yeah, you're not
actually.
scrolling. Do you know how to scroll these?
Just the arrow.
The arrows.
Yeah. Who's
Go
that? That's a steel helm.
Yeah, he's a steel helm.
There he is. Zahn. Yeah, so Zahn is very good for this reason. Also, Drew, nice segue. Because what I kind of...
Well, just so people see what you're talking about. Yeah, you can tell your stories through the slides.
Stories.
Let's hear your war stories, yeah.
What I found with Zahn is 2 things. One, like I said, he's fast. He's good at keeping up with the cavalry and being the third piece. He moves faster than them. He moves 12 with fly. And then he can do his teleport thing. And then the other thing that yesterday I found out in the stream that makes him super crazy powerful is the teleport artifact. I teleported him twice to the same back corner. Both times he totally whiffed in his shooting, which is really good. So you put him in a corner, you power him up, then you go to the artifact holder. I had it on the Amethyst Death Mage. The Amethyst Death Mage teleports to where Zahn is. Zahn teleports anywhere on the board, and shoots. And then in your turn, or like the next turn, you just use his spell to teleport back to a corner of the board.
Jeez. Shit.
Yeah, he is pretty good with shit. It's some major Lumineth shit, and his gun is 5 shots, 10 inches, 3s, Ren 2, flat 3 damage.
Yeah.
I kept whiffing. I was trying to take out a rocket.
A rocket.
And
in Sigmar.
The rocket battery from Hellsing.
Yeah.
He's I think getting a little overlooked. He's 170, and people are like, oh, he's one cast wizard for 170. That's too much. But
all his like flexibility around the board. Oh my gosh, getting objectives and the triangle problem that he solves.
The triangle problem. Yeah, he's really strong for the army. The army is kind of missing something like him. And, well, it has him. So, yeah, that... Drew, I don't know if that kind of answers your question, but he's a pretty good pickup because of this reason. He's very handy to be like, oh, shit, the Cavaliers and the Marshal aren't going to be formed up next turn unless I get something over there. Boom. Auto runs on, 18 inches. Talia, also amazing for this reason. I think we have Talia. Is Talia one of them?
Yeah.
There she is. Talia, also really good. She's very expensive, and she might be too expensive.
How much?
340. 15 health. She did go to a 3-up save. She has a 6-up ward. She hits kind of hard. But her abilities are really strong. Once per game, 12-inch bubble, +1 to hit and wound in the combat phase. Just happens. It's only once per game. That might be all you need.
Yeah.
And then her ability to... This is the other cool piece with her. Drew, you're asking about the triangles and about being under orders. Her ability to move an infantry unit in your opponent's turn in their hero phase, and then they go under orders. So if you are shy on orders by 1 unit, you're like, oh, these Fusiliers aren't going to be under orders or whatever, you can put them under orders with her. And again, in our game on Thursday against Brad, I took her. She got into a fight, she killed a Bloodthirster, and then she flew away and scored points. Which is 340 points is a lot to be doing that with.
Yeah.
But that's what she needed to do, and she auto flew 18 inches and went and grabbed and got me both Restless and Wrathful.
Yeah.
And more. She basically went from an 8 to a 20-point turn with that choice to fly her across the board.
Jesus.
And then I think also she landed in a spot that then helped her form up with the Marshal and the Cavalry.
Yeah. The Sacred Triangle.
Yeah, she's really good. If you don't have her already and you play Cities, because she's been, okay. She hasn't been amazing. She's something to think about, for sure. Very interesting model. Her stat line is kind of interesting, too.
Sinashio has a good question over in Twitch. I got 4 Cogforts. Do you think I'll win any games at all?
Sinashio, I wonder if he's... I can't tell if this is a
around.
bit. Yeah. We should talk Cogfort. Well, I don't know what the big star, the big centerpiece.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
Stole our hearts.
I'm like really, I don't know about you guys, but I'm always pretty reluctant to add to my army anything that has like this 500 plus point value.
Really?
Yeah, because
I'm definitely taking Nagash tomorrow in my 3,000 point list.
I'm taking a Cogfort. I'm taking a Cogfort. At 3,000 points.
It feels good. I was like, I still have a lot of stuff because you still get your 2,000 point army. You know? And
in most cases, even a little more bonus points, right?
But anyway, for a 2,000 point, it is a big chunk.
Yeah. So I, again, Sinatio, I'm just going to be honest with you and say, yes, you will win games, but it's probably not that good of a list. Especially because you have to take 2 and 2 to do what you're saying. And the Conqueror isn't very good unless you're using it to transport things, and you won't have any points to transport things. So I think what most people are assuming the Army of Renown would be is 2 units of Conquerors, 2 Conquerors with gallants in them, and then 1 cannonade, or maybe the other way around. I'm not sure what people are thinking. You really don't need 4 Cogforts. Oil wash. You could oil wash them. I use like enamel sometimes on some of mine. We made a video. Oh, it didn't really show how I painted it though. It just kind of shows the kit. It's very easy to airbrush. It's super great for sub-assembly.
Yeah, it's like it comes sub-assembled almost. Like yeah.
Every single thing you see there, it's a different material. Is essentially clipped off a sprue by itself. Yeah. And then you just put everything together. So it's super easy to airbrush. And oil washing would be easy on this thing.
That's cool.
I don't know what you should do with your 4 Cogforts. I would say if you play cities, one of them for sure, just make a cannonade. The video we released shows how you can magnetize to switch from a cannonade to a Conqueror. And then you have 3 other ones. You might just do that again with another one and then scratch build. I don't really know how like 3 or 4 Cogfort lists are going to do for cities. But people are going to take them and have a lot of fun. It's going to be fun as hell. I mean, they're good.
Winning any games? I don't know.
Well, the thing is that...
I don't know. They need things near them to do stuff, right? Because don't they...
They need to form up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want them formed up. Yeah. So you want orders. And I'll be honest with you, the number...
And how fast are they?
They can go up to 10 inches.
Okay.
So they're not super slow.
Yeah.
The big thing I will say is if there's one unit that you want to add with these guys and not take the Army of Renown, I would say Fusel Major, and we'll get to him in a second. Because he just gives them +1 to hit. You just point to something and be like, cool, Archeon, 3 Cogforts have +1 to hit Archeon. It's like, he's dead.
I definitely... I'm not going to play cities. But if I were, I'd want to try it. I'd at least want to see you try it or play a silly game with you, like a Mandrill game where you play it, because I think it sounds super fun. Like, why not?
Their output's crazy. And, I mean, they can fall back and shoot, or retreat and shoot, as we call it in Sigmar. So, walking up and just blasting is, definitely a thing. Like,
definitely a thing.
Yeah, they're good. And they're a little scary in combat, too. They just step on things. They're big.
They're gargants, essentially, yeah. Mechanical gargants.
What has happened in the 3 games we've played them on stream is that we get to a point kind of late or mid-game. They've lost 2 of the games they've been in, actually, Tzeentch and Lumineth. Tough matchups. But they won in the game against Hashut, and I think it probably might have been the MVP. Round 1 and 2, your opponent, Saray, kind of played around it, especially round 1. But once the game gets going, your enemy can't anymore, and this thing just walks up and just starts deleting stuff, especially in 12 inches, because its 12-inch shots are it's a lot of guns that are 2 and D3 damage. so this thing kind of was just spending like a lot of even in both games that I lost, Tzeentch and Lumineth, it was on the table at the end of the game and basically at full health. I think,
oh my God, how annoying.
And I honestly think, like, one, that proves that you can win against it without even dealing with it, because Graham and John did. Good players.
Yeah, Tzeentch and Lumineth.
Good players. Good players
Yeah,
who know their books. Good books, right? To be fair. But this thing is, I mean, it really kept Kairos, Fate Weaver. Like, he was really kind of neutered. Graham had to be very careful with him. And what he works, by the way, super good in conjunction with is Zond. Because if somebody's
That's the two-headed crazy
wizard
goat bird thing, just to show pony.
Yeah. So, like, what was kind of interesting is Kairos was back with his Tome of Eyes.
Yeah.
And when Zond went back and turned a Tome of Eyes into a Gnashing Jaws. Anyone that's hanging out in the back and trying to do stuff with a life swarm near them, or some kind, or any kind of Daughters of Cain with the fist, any kind of thing that's like right around all of their models and back a bit, and maybe staying back because of the Cogfort.
Yeah.
Zond then comes behind and is like, okay, boom, your Fist of Cain is now a Gnashing Jaws that's charging 3 inches into snakes or whatever. So yeah, it's good. It is a game.
It is a game
maker.
The Cogfort. Yeah.
It changes everything about how your opponent's going to have to play. They have to come up with a new, unique battle plan. Plan to defeat you.
Battle plan.
Yeah, Cuck Fort, more like Chad Fort. That's pretty good.
I know. Oh yeah, someone make a Chad Fort meme.
Yeah.
It's just like that, but with arms or something.
Yeah.
I forget. Yeah.
Yeah, and I know people are excited about it. I haven't run the Conqueror yet. I'm excited to.
Oh yeah. When are you gonna do? Is Brett gonna run it that way?
I don't know what he's
Can you do it maybe in our game tomorrow?
No.
Oh.
I'm taking the cannonade tomorrow.
Okay.
You know what's funny though about actually I don't know if I told you gallants. Are they in here? Oh yeah, they're in there. Okay. What I will say about the gallants and the Conqueror is the gallants also amazing heart for also good with the cannonade. You do them in front of it, and then you do 20 steel helms in front of them, and then your opponent hits the steel helms, which they really shouldn't do. Not recommend it. The steel helms say, okay, you have to fight the steel helms.
Yeah.
They might wipe the steel helms if they come in with something crazy like Chosen or whatever. Then they can't touch the gallants. Then the gallants hit them, and gallants when they get charged are nasty. And then if it's the ordering, I would only tell an opponent to try that on if they're thinking they're doing a double turn, because otherwise the turn passes to you. And it's not just that they're in combat with gallants, and they probably lost 3 or 4 Chosen doing that. Now the Cogfort is going to shoot them. Now Chosen can fight twice once per game, so in that context they're kind of a bad example. But even if they got through all the steel helms, and then God help them if they didn't, because then they'd have to, with their second fight, go into steel helms again.
Yeah.
Then they'd go into the gallants, which they might not get through if you had 10. They're pretty tough. And the gallants would get to fight them first, so they would drop, again, the gallants are going to pick up 3 or 4 of them. Then maybe you fight, worst case scenario, and the gallants get wiped. I don't see that happening. Then there's still a Cogfort is right there, and it's going to shoot them.
Yeah.
Yeah, gallants, people in the, I was posting some lists in the Cities of Sigmar Reddit, and some people were kind of like, I don't know, gallants, can't people just avoid them and not charge them, just don't interact with them? It's like, sure, that's ideal. That's actually what I would prefer. I'm just going to have them go anywhere I want and do what I want. And I will eventually charge you. They're not great on the charge, but they're tough.
That doesn't mean you won't.
Doesn't mean I won't.
Yeah.
And they're tough, so they're going to live. Then we're going to go to the next stage, and now they're going to be powered up, right? It's not that they have to get charged to use their ability. Mm-hmm. They just have to not charge. Yeah. And also Heart of Ire, I would say they are kind of bad, but if you can even like pop the Alchemite Warforger or +1 attack on them, and they charge, then they're not too bad. It's yeah. Yeah. I think these are a standout unit for me. We've only had one.
Stand in front of something important. Oh, put them in front of all of your intercept and recovers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, you got to deal with me first.
And I have one here. We picked the weirdest steel helm because we picked the.
I like this stupid box.
We picked the battle priest. He's like their that's like their.
Okay.
It's weird. He actually does nothing anymore.
That's funny.
He used to have a special rule because they're.
That's funny that I'm featuring him.
In steel helms, they're banner bearer, and their musician's the same model.
Okay.
And then they had this guy, and this guy is like the inspirational priest. That box, that looks like this broken sword. It's like a relic of like some battle they won.
Okay.
And it's like, this is
and
important
he carries
to us.
it around. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, in the original, when the book first came out, he was like a weird little mini priest that had like a little mini priest ability.
Okay.
And that's still like lore wise what he is, but yeah, I think steel helms are really really good. But the only issue with them, I think, is for sure you want 20, which is kind of lame.
Why?
Well, their ability is really good. When you are in combat with them, they can say, okay, that unit, Croxagors, right? Let's say Croxagors tag cavalry, steel helms, and a Cogfort. Steel helms say, okay, that unit right there can only fight, can only pile in towards and fight steel helms. So instead of killing my really valuable stuff, you just kill the steel helm.
I see.
They basically like throw themselves in harm's way.
Okay.
To get scattered to the winds.
God.
I imagine they're not all getting killed, but probably a lot of them are, or they're just getting
Freaking
flung
zealots.
and yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then they're dead, and now my Cavaliers and my Cogfort fight or whatever,
Yeah.
right? You know, or the Great Gate Gargants, whatever it is. So
Right.
like. But they can only do that if they have 5 or more models. So if you're playing against Seraphon, in this particular example, Croak can probably get them down to 4 or 1 or 2, and then they can't use their ability. So you want 20.
I see.
So your opponent has to get through 16 or 15 models, right?
Try to remember that when I'm playing Croak against you. Yeah.
Your opponent has to get through so many wounds to get that ability to go away. And that's a lot of health. And if your opponent is putting all their shooting and all their magic mortal damage into the steel helms, then you've also just achieved the same goal.
Yeah,
because
the distraction.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
they've done it.
Epstein
Yeah,
files.
no, probably, but they don't do it then. No, 1 unit of 20 is my answer. Yeah, 1 unit of 20. Honestly, 2 units of 20 if you had the points, but there's just so many good things in the book. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, along with Gallants, I think the Cogfort, Gallant, Steelhelm combo, and then usually like a Foot Wizard in there with them. That's like the castle.
Okay.
Yeah.
People are pumped about Marshall Cavalier combo in our poll.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to say about that?
Well, we chatted about it at first a little bit. I think it's
right.
I think it's kind of an auto take. The army has so few hammers. What the army really has is a lot of mini hammers. And these guys are like
Marshall?
Oh no, but he was just part of the Cavaliers
Got
when I
it.
was chatting with them.
Yeah.
Or about him.
My bad. Okay.
No, it's fine. The army has so few like hammers. This is kind of like the closest thing they have to one. So rather than have like this one hammer unit like Chosen or Melee Snakes or Witch Elves that you've souped up or whatever, right? Or Vordry, you have like all these really good hammer anvil combos. Like 6 out of 6 hammer and anvil on these guys. Gallants, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 level hammer, 6 out of 10 level anvil. They're like above average at both these things.
Oh, I see
right?
what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
But you can't go into something like you can't reliably expect to pick up like 10 Chosen with a 6-up ward with 10 Gallants. They probably won't do it, right? So you have to shoot that unit. You have to like cobble everything together. But these guys are really the unit that I think melee wise does the most.
Okay.
which is why I think right now you kind of want them, and also why I think Last Blade of Emberguard is so good.
Yeah.
Let's see what people were saying. I enjoy Steel Helms because they didn't get a stat increase; they just gained a useful ability. Yeah, and they're cheap too. 60 points is very good. Oh yeah, mini hammers, gavels. Yeah, you have like a lot of gavels. What's a mini anvil? Table, the thing you hit a gavel on.
Yeah.
Since Sanitario says I was thinking of getting the Iron March detachment. I haven't looked at him a ton. I haven't looked at him a ton. Oh yeah, you're not crazy competitive. Yeah, I mean you'll have fun. You'll absolutely have fun running this list. You'll just, I mean, you can do something fun if you're like one of those fun vindictive players. You can do something fun with this list and blast your opponent's hammer to oblivion round 1 or 2, and your opponent will be really upset. But then they'll easily win the game on points. They'll be like, oh wait, I can just move around and get these objectives. He's got 3 models.
Yeah.
So like I'll win, but what an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll have a very different game. Whoever it is, right? BDS and gargants. Let's talk about that. Well, actually, let's just...
Oh, yeah.
Gallants, we chat it. We'll come back to this guy and this lady, and we talk that thing.
Yeah.
Grenadiers. Let's talk about the... I picked the one. There they are. Okay.
You did it. Oh my gosh. Hold on.
Yeah,
Before you talk about their performance, like, how do you feel about people putting them on opposite sides?
I try to put them so that it's like this. So it's a gate.
No problems, Inicio.
Yeah, I try to put them together so it's a gate, so you get the fun gate. But in my mind, on the other side is like a different formation where they're like blocking. They're like got their backs to each other and they're like fighting things off surrounding them.
Polly hates it. When
I know.
He picks them up.
I know.
So anytime you want to trigger Polly, just flip them. It means they're having an argument if you put them on opposite sides.
Heart of Ire. Yep, that's exactly, the Warforger is amazing. I don't have him in here. I wasn't... we can loosely talk about all the little wizards. Because I mentioned, I said I wanted to chat, like, how the different battle formations I've used. And I've only used 2. I used the one where... once an opponent unit's fights, everything in your army gets +1 to wound against them. And I've used the one where I've used collegiate exemplars, which is +2 your like little abilities for your wizards and +1 to banish. And yes, actually it's funny. I took collegiate exemplars yesterday in the Alchemite Warforger, and 2 battle rounds out of 4 that Saray and I played, when I went to use the ability, I rolled a 2, which if I wasn't collegiate exemplars, it would have failed. But because I had a +1 to the roll... Oh,
you're right. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because I had a +1 to the roll, it literally worked. And that's a big deal. That gives a unit crit mortals.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane in this army. Which, by the way, on Steel Helms would be really good, also. Because he also has a spell for +1 attack. So, yeah. Good combo. Yeah, lots of really good combos. These guys are amazing, though. The Gargants have been really awesome.
People love them.
They've also fallen to the Cogfort. Same thing. The Cogfort has this thing where... the Cogfort has this thing that it's like, it shoots, it sucks, but who actually wants to go deal with it? Because it's 25 health with a 3-up
Look
save.
at it. Yeah.
And if you have Grizzled Drill Master near it, has a 6-up ward. These guys are 20 health with a 3-up save and always have a 6-up ward. Like, who wants to deal with these things? Like, meanwhile, their shooting is kind of good. And the thing that cannot be overstated about them is that they're fast. And the reason they're fast is because you have 8-inch move, and you can give them +3 move. So you can go up to 11. But let's say you don't cast that spell. That's our unlimited spell as a +3-inch move bubble. Let's say you don't cast that spell, and instead you just move 8 inches. Well, they can do the charge flip die. So when you roll to charge, let's say you get a 4 and a 1, now you have an 8.
Right.
So now I've covered 16 inches.
Oh my god.
And they can add 2 to a unit's charge, including themselves. So now you've covered 18 inches.
Do they have run and charge?
No.
Okay.
Nowhere,
Nowhere
in this book is run and charge.
Okay.
No run and charge.
At least there's that.
Yeah, no run and charge. And virtually no fight first. A little bit of fight last on Pontifex. We'll talk about her. But I think that those are really good balancing mechanics. Same with daughters don't have any fight first or fight last. They have 1 fight first, but it's a good balancing mechanic to not give cities too much fight first. They do have a triple activation.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Which is very
that sound.
That was kind of the coup de grace.
That irritates me.
That was the coup de grace in yesterday's game. I got into combat with Cavaliers,
good word,
the Marshal, and the Gallants in 1 round against Saray, and the Gallants weren't.
He loved it.
The Gallants were not charged. They didn't charge either, and we triple activated, and it just wiped out that kind of whole section of the board. Yeah, very gnarly. Excuse me. Heart of Ire. Which one did I like better? Good call. Good question. You know what? Honestly, because of the triple activation, I liked Collegiate better. But you have to take a list for it. And I did take a list. The second list I took against Ironjaws, against Andrew, had no magic and no priests. And it was really good. It was quite good. It also had no Cogfort. No Cogfort, no magic, no priests. It had these guys. It had Talia. It had Fusiliers. It had a lot of shooting outside of a Cogfort, and it had a lot of melee. So the problem with the +1 to wound is the triple activation kind of goes against that. So what this one does is, let's say it's my turn, I charge.
Yeah.
And I triple activate. Now you fight. And when you're done fighting, I go, okay, that unit that just fought right there of yours, my whole army now is +1 to wound against it. But the problem is I just triple activated, so I probably have nothing left to fight it. So they don't super work well together, I find. Heart of Ire, I haven't quite figured out the combos to pull off with that yet. Collegiate is pretty good, especially if you're into Zahn. And I also haven't done, there's 2 other ones. One of them is bad. I was a little surprised.
Just bad.
Yeah, I was a little surprised.
Matt Rose.
I was a little surprised to see a bad one. I was like, oh, that's not good at all. It was the bad one is pick a infantry unit in your hero phase, wholly in your territory.
You lost me at holy.
Yep.
I hate holy.
And just in your
it doesn't matter.
Just in your territory.
Someone earlier was like, can they change? I wish they would change the 8-inch holy within triangle thing to just something smaller, and it's just within
combat range. Within combat, yeah.
Well, that would be tough. Within combat.
That's actually what it was when the army first came out.
I mean, that would be really tough. But I agree. Holy within is so irritating. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, that one. But it's holy within. And they just get to move. And they can move out of combat, which is cool. Yeah, I don't know, beat of their eye. But they can move out of combat, which is cool. Or they can just make a normal move. I'm like, okay, fine, that's fine. Talia does that already. It's fair point, Polychrome. It's just that the other ones are better. And
I just, the game is about positioning, he says. I'm like, I know.
Yeah, which is the whole
it's just annoying because it's hard, that's all.
And Steve 19
games are hard.
Steve 19, there is a rally one. This one I haven't taken yet. Yeah, the rally one is any unit under orders gets 2 extra rally dice. The problem here with this army is that it's usually in combat. I think much more exciting would have been pick an infantry or cavalry unit. Let's say we'll just name those 2, and that one unit when you go to rally can rally in combat. Right. Rally in combat would have been better than +3 extra dice. I don't know. Yeah, something like that, or pick a steel helm unit, pick an infantry unit, return D3 or 1 cavalry, something like that. The rally one is I love rally bonuses, as you know, Steve 19. A lot of my armies are Nighthawk and Daughters are focused around recurring my models. It doesn't really work in this army. This army wants to get stuck in and have these scrums, and the rally one. And so I so far, to answer your question though, which one do I like better? They're both good. I think it depends what you're taking. Yeah, I don't know. Gate gargants are really good though. Super loving these guys. People, let's see, chatting about. Yeah. The holy within thing. I'd be curious how we'd be feeling if we got rid of it, and switch to like combat range or within 6.
Special meats brings up a good point. They don't want people stretching 40 clan rats across the table and getting buffs from a guy at the back of the deployment.
Correct.
That's totally so. That makes sense. Like the combat.
Damien
range.
is saying the same, basically the same kind of concept. Yeah.
No, that makes sense. The coherency rules help balance that out too, though.
Well, so Heart of Ire, that's the point.
No,
yeah,
that's fair.
This is not like some armies.
Clan Rat Conga.
some armies just don't care much about their battle formation. Like honestly, battle formations have become kind of a here's one cute little extra rule.
Yeah,
they've really pivoted from like this really defines how your army works. So yes, same. Heart of Ire. It's like I find myself rarely using Zealous Hordes because it kind of works against the triple activation, and by contrast, I would say Collegiate is worth it. Yes, with just Zahn and a Warforger, yes, probably. And what I had Zahn, a Warforger, and the Death Mage cast his spell once and Saray denied it. I think all game. I did get the buff up. I did get it up to 18. That did matter. The unit I want to target, Bull Centaurs, was 18 inches away, not 12, or they were outside of 12, within 18. Targeted them. Yay, cool. Got the ability off. Yay, battle formation.
Yay.
Cast a spell. Then it got denied. So it's like.
Yeah.
My battle formation gives me a +1 to one of those rolls. The first one goes from 3 to 2.
So complicated.
Then I still have to cast a spell.
Yeah.
Then it has to not get denied.
It's so I hate stuff like that.
Yeah. I think like don't. I have not overstressed about battle formation with this army because they're all like kind of okay. To that end, maybe the move one is interesting.
Try it.
Yeah, I might.
Try it tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know special meats if I would take 2 units of Reinforced Cavaliers. You'd certainly want 1 Marshal. So that would be 600. That'd be 720 points. Yeah, maybe. You'd have a triangle. I would probably still consider palling Zahn around with them. In case one unit dies or gets out of position or the Marshal dies. Yeah. Honestly, I think that you can make really strong magic-free armies with this, wizard-free armies, wizard and priest-free with this book. Like,
oh yeah,
like no magic, no priest. Remember the second game we played against Andrew? You were producing, and my hero phases were like, all right, done.
Oh, I know. It's
yeah,
great.
I know wizards or anything. They don't. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Filippo.
Hi, Filippo.
Okay, I love these questions. Please keep asking questions. It's been a lot of fun playing the army. Okay, here's a underdog. Folks are
people sleeping on them?
People are sleeping on these. Is that a prediction? If I say
no,
okay.
I was
I know I say that sometimes.
Well, it's funny because I was writing the description for this show, and I'm like, what is he going to talk about? And he'll probably talk about a model people aren't taking, so I added like sleeping on them. I'm just like lying.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure we're going to talk about this. Anyways, yeah. So I was like, oh, good. He did bring up a unit people are sleeping on. That's it.
Kneel before Zahn. I don't think I know the reference. But tell me, I'm guessing there's a reference.
Yeah, is it? Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'll say. I should also say this before I say people are sleeping on these. When we get stuff,
because now the algorithm will be like, oh, it's in your description, and he said it, so they are matching what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
When we get sent stuff from GW, we get to work pretty much right away on painting and or practice games. And then for the most part, if you're a channel that is under a GWNDA like ourselves, you really can't talk about this stuff until we go live, and until the NDA list, which is always on a Saturday, as you guys have noticed, and then we play a game. But inevitably books get leaked. There are channels that aren't under NDA that can talk about these things earlier. In most of the cases, those people are not getting practice games in. And as a result of that, I don't listen or watch them. I don't listen or watch coverage. We get stuff sent way before that. We drop it in our group. The heavy rules dudes are me, John, and Graham, and Brad. The four of us just start picking things apart right away. And figuring out, oh, this is cool, this is cool, this is cool, oh, this is great, this is great. I don't check other people's coverage. So I say people are sleeping on Fusiliers. If someone's out there going like, Fusiliers are awesome, then I'm wrong. But they're
not sleeping on it.
Then it's not. But they are awesome. Like, they don't really hit on 4s. They pretty much always hit on 3s if you take the Fuso Ogre. Let's add him into this mix. I think he's a requirement, honestly, for the army. He might be the number one thing I'm not ever going to take, to be honest with you. The fact that he can point to something 24 inches away and say my human army that hits on 4s in the shooting and combat phase now hits that thing on 3s is
ridiculous.
Really strong. His shooting, I've had really bad dice for. Like, I roll 2 dice. He's like 2s, Ren 2 damage, 2 shots. 2s. Every stat is a 2. Right?
Yeah.
Yesterday, I think the first time I shot, or one time I shot, rolled 2 1s right away to hit. Just like, I've had bad luck with him. But he's kind of guaranteeing 2 damage in the shooting phase. That's like not bad for a character. These guys are incredible though. 1 shot each sounds bad. One damage each sounds bad. Mm-hmm. Hits on 4 sounds bad, but is usually hitting on 3s.
Sure.
If you don't have a Cogfort, they can take advantage of the Ogre Fuso Major of his +1. And if they're formed up, which they better be, they can also take aim and basically now have +2 to hit. So if somebody has -1 to hit in shooting, which is super common, you can still now hit on 3s against them. So, or you could auto attack if you wanted to, right? So let's say hit on 3s, 1 shot each, wound on 2s, rend 2, once per game rend 3, which is basically crit mortals.
Yeah.
So, like, what I have been finding with these guys is that a unit of 10, which is how I've been taking them, a unit of 10 is essentially
2 up wounding is bullshit. It's total bullshit, Polly.
It's a little mini cannon. Also shooting combat. Jeez. And in combat, they ignore the first pip of rend because of the giant shield. You're like,
oh my god.
Trying to stab with their bayonet. These guys are incredible. They basically do a unit of 10 you can kind of count on for 4 to 6, maybe 7 points of damage a turn. So with 2, it's like 10 damage.
Yeah.
So, these guys are amazing. And then they're kind of tough. Like, especially if they've got the ward, they have a 4-up save, they ignore the first point of rend, you all defend, they go to a 3-up with no rend, because most things in the game are rend 1. Mm-hmm. This I do agree with Polly. How do they have shooting combat?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
So I have a theory, lore-wise, because this looks very hard to shoot in combat.
They're also like stabbing. Yeah, what a mess.
But remember, they formed up to get here, and formed up is basically lore-wise. It's showing the human ability to be like, all right, fuckers, get your shit together, and then everyone gets their shit together, right? Mm-hmm. And so what I think they do is they real fast load up their thing, and then they load up a second one and do all the steps right up until putting it in the gun and like hold it in their mouth or something. And one of them, one model somewhere actually does have a lighter in his mouth. Like he's holding like the thing that lights so my theory is they just know how to like load up super well. And then they're like stabbing you with that bayonet and then they just light it real quick and blast
with
you.
Their face,
I don't know.
Okay. I'll take it. I'm usually cool with loopholes in lore. You can make up some reason.
Yeah, I've said this before. I think they're probably my favorite infantry unit.
Yeah?
In the whole game? They're probably top 5. Looks wise. In the whole game.
In the whole game.
Yeah, the shield, and look at them. They're so cool. They're it's like a little mini one-man fortress.
They're cute.
Yeah.
I guess. If you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys are great. The shield is great, and they're easy to paint. Drew, you say you're assembling them, or who's assembling? Yeah, Drew. Keep the shield separate, for sure. Little tip there. You probably knew that already. Did we do it? Anything else we need to talk about?
I don't know, Zach.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about. Okay, let's get to. We talked about
before we talk about gargoylians.
Yeah, let's talk about the 2 things that are not as cool in my opinion.
Okay.
Thing number 1.
Things people should sleep on.
Take a nap on Zenestra. Take a nap on Zenestra, and take a nap on the prayer lore in general. The spell lore is incredible. The unlimited is pick a wizard, cast it, 12-inch bubble around that wizard, +3 to move. Mm-hmm. For non-war machine. Can't help your Cuck Fort. The Cuck Fort can get a plus on its own, right? So yeah, sleep on wheels. Yeah. Yeah, I know this fucking bitch. She's like, oh, wheels are sacred, so you guys have to carry me around. I was like, oh my god. Can there be 2 of us in the front and wheels in the back, like a wheelbarrow, or like something?
Well, look at that rock that they had to climb over. Good thing.
Sure. Okay.
She knew.
Yeah.
They took care of that for you in the model itself. There's your answer.
Yeah, they knew. Yeah. She's okay. She's a priest too, but she has this problem where so again, let me not get too sidetracked. The spell lore. Sure. You have the bubble. You have +1 attack on a 6. Cavaliers +1 attack. Gallons +1 attack. Steel helms
on a 6.
It casts on a 6.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah.
Plus 2d6, right? +1 attack is insane. That's like super powerful.
Yeah.
And then you, the last one is I point to an enemy unit 18 inches away, and that unit, every time they roll 1 to hit, takes 1 mortal damage. That totally sucks on something like witch elves.
Yeah.
Or like lots of things I play. Morsar Guard, that would be chewing up eels. Yeah, that's totally gnarly. It's really good against cavalry because they have to do their horse attacks. Like cavalry have like 5-6 attacks usually when you think about it. You add the horse attacks in. So when you have to roll horses, like no one would willingly do that, but you have to rule wise. Like I hit you with my cavalry, I roll a bunch of 1s. Oh, cool! A bunch of my guys died because of mortal damage, and now I have to roll horse attacks. And every one is I take a mortal damage. Like no, horse attacks are bullshit. I don't even want to make them, right? So really good spells, and then the War Scroll spells are good too.
Sleeping on horse attacks.
Yeah, I am sleeping on horse attacks. War Scroll spells are good too. I honestly like the Pyrocast. It's D3 mortal damage, and then you have to cast it again. This is kind of the problem. It requires a setup, but this is how the army works because it's a slog castle. So he sits in the back. He does D3 mortal damage to a unit that you're a little worried about sticking around, and then the next turn, when he gets the spell off on a 6, you just assign 3 damage. There's no ward. You can't take a ward.
Oh, okay. That's the way it's written.
Yeah. They call it out, no ward. So it's like, it's super good. Is the mortal have the stipulation to ignore companion? I don't think it does ignore companion. Typically, Tame, every bad thing happens to companion weapons, and the only good thing that happens is the +1 hit. What it does say, though, from auto attack, what it does say, Tame, is that it's the first time they make an attack. So if it's fight twice chosen, or if it's bow snakes who are shooting and then charging, like the shooting is it. Then when they fight, they wouldn't take it again. Same with chosen. If they fought twice, they would only get hit the first time. Then they fight. Then when they go to fight again, it doesn't. So it does have that stipulation. But I don't believe natively that ignores companion. I think it's attacks. It just says whenever they roll an attack and get a 1. So yeah, I don't think so. the prayers, by contrast, I think are pretty weak. The unlimited one is my least favorite defensive trick in the game. Ignore the first point damage each phase. There's... what are the other two? They're just not good. There's a heal. There's a D3 heal. Heal D3. Mm-hmm. That's not bad. And there's... one. The other one's okay. I can't remember the other one. If anybody... Well, I have the book right here.
You do.
The other one is... I'm excited to play tomorrow with you.
It should be fun.
And you're going to kind of hear
the
army's BS, and you've been producing.
I've been trying to pay more attention. I'm usually not great at it, but actually watching so many of the same army in a row is actually helpful. Yeah.
That's kind of why we like to do that, too.
Yeah, it's been nice seeing it against different armies.
Control score, yes.
But seeing the same things repeated over and over and hearing it repeated over, and it's actually really helpful. So I'm hoping it'll help me out tomorrow. It'll in one ear and out the other with me. But
yeah, the control score one is pretty gnarly. But it is enemy unit. No, it is friendly unit. Actually, this one's quite gnarly. Friendly unit. Goes off on a 5. Mm-hmm. That you can get a plus to chant if you take an artifact. That's the only way to get a plus to chant. And excuse me. Mm-hmm. Plus to chant. Any unit in combat with that unit has maximum control score of 1. So you put this on gallants. You stand on an objective and you say, "Charge me." No one will charge it. It's like completely stupid. You even if you can't kill them down to the banner bearer.
What if you don't charge but you pile in to combat?
Well, you can't just pile in.
Well, I mean, if they're near something else.
I see what you're saying.
Does it require the charging
for gallants to be really powerful? No, as long as they don't charge.
Yeah.
They're souped up.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't love the prayer lore. It's not awful, but I don't love it. I don't like the unlimited prayer. And it doesn't matter because you're never going to have more than one priest. Now, here's what's weird. Zenestra and the Malleus Forge priest, outside of prayers, their War Scroll abilities are actually pretty good. That's what's sort of weird about them. But they're taking into the prayer lore, which I'm like, meh on. Especially... Okay. And again, the problem here is... This is compared to the spell lore, which is amazing. And it's also compared to heroes that have neither spells or prayers.
Jeez. That
you're competing with.
Yeah.
And the two big ones there that you're competing with that are incredible, well, 3, are the Cavalier Marshal, the Fusel Major, and Yorvin, who I've only taken in one game and really, frankly, didn't get to work, but I definitely want to take him and try him more. Yorvin's the one who drops the cat off.
Okay. Yeah.
And this is the problem. It's just that like the priests aren't. They're when you get really good internal balance in a book, they're still going to be losers, and the losers are like still kind of good. It's just that, like competitively speaking, right? I like the Zenestra model, but Dummy Mommy Talia is the model is cooler, and Talia's a lot better. She's a lot more expensive too, though. Zenestra makes things that cities models that die in a bubble around her.
Yeah.
You roll their health characteristic when they die. Each 6 is immortal damage. Mm-hmm. Which is kind of funny to think about killing a Cog Fort.
Yes.
You'd roll 25 dice and each 6. It is good. And then what? Okay, here's the problem with her prayer though. Beardo Dad. Her prayer goes off on a 5. And it's pretty good. It's just that the problem with her and Priest 2 and a prayer going off on a 5 means you're like kind of just Priest 1. You're basically just trying to get her prayer off. So you say, all right, I'm storing points. Here we go. Oh, I rolled a 4. Great. Don't roll a 1. And then ultimately she gets to re-roll her own prayer if she rolls a 1, which is very cool. Her prayer, it garnered a lot of attention with the first thing it can do. It can do 3 things. If you get a 10, you can pick 2. Enemy units that start a charge within 9 of her have strike last. That sounds really good. The problem is that she's often going to be behind screens. And so it's not like 9. It's really more like 4, 5, or 6. So if you walk right up 3 inches to gallants and she's behind them, then you're going to have strike last. But this prayer will be up. Your opponent's going to know it's up.
Yeah.
And they know the rule. It's right there. They just go back an inch or two and yeah, okay, that's actually what it does, is it makes you take longer charges, but not that much longer. The other thing it does is the other 2 are good too. All 3 of these are amazing. When a unit dies, a model of yours dies, instead of doing a bomb on a 6, it does a bomb on a 5 or a 6. Much better. And then the last one is bad D3 to every enemy wizard and priest on the battlefield.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
It's like what was the one you used to like?
It was
not
an old
Blizzard,
Belladama spell, wasn't it?
What is it? Just Soulblight had it.
It wasn't Belladama. I'm thinking of Killing Moon.
You love that spell, and then they nerfed it to like 3.
You have to like be nearby.
I forget. It did 1 mortal damage to every unit.
Yeah. It was great.
So anyway, she's good. I just don't. Everything else is just too good. The Forge Priest is cool too. Like he consecrates an objective that you control, and then everything on it, wholly within 6 inches of a consecrated objective, which is like big old school bubble. Remember the old school?
Yeah.
It's a big range. Wholly Thin has a ward of 5 up. Pretty good. Not bad. Non-war machines. War machines get 6 up. I just think Grizzled
Grizzly Bear.
Grizzled Leather Bear is better. Yeah. Okay. Last thing I'm going to chat, and then we've got to move on. But please keep the questions coming. And like I said, watch, if you haven't watched some of our old streams, skim through them. A couple of them I need to go back and add the chapters to. Okay, last unit real quick that I haven't painted yet. And I have not even assembled, but I'm going to do 20 at a time, not 10, are the Grenadiers. Chatting with somebody on Reddit today about this. The Grenadiers have the stat line illusion, right? Like, you look at their stat line and you're like, oh, wow, that's really good. Kind of like Fusiliers, but the Fusilier one actually is good. The Grenadier one is probably okay. It's just that you're paying a lot of points for a 1 health 4 save model. They're 140 for 10. They cannot be reinforced. That might make them more interesting, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look at their stat line, and both of them are kind of scary. But they also... It's kind of a classic destruction thing, where it's like one of the numbers is really good. Like the damage, but then the rest are like meh. So, right? Yeah. So they're shooting attack. 10-inch range, that's not amazing. One shot, not great. Hit on 4, wound on 2. Ran 2, 1 damage. It is exactly, basically, the Fusilier gun, but 10 inches instead of 18.
Okay.
So not bad. That's their shooting. It's pretty good. And then their melee. 2 attacks, 4s, rend 1, 2 damage. Also pretty good. And then their war scroll ability is kind of like a Pyregeist. They just do D3 moral damage to a piece of every enemy near a piece of terrain or objective. Cool. Not bad. None of this is bad. They're 140 points for 10. 4 save, 1 health, no ward unless you've got one. I just am struggling to, like, anytime I've kind of made lists, I've tried to drop them in. Again, we don't have them yet ready to go on the table. We will. And I'm kind of always just like, oh, if I drop these Grenadiers, then I can take a unit, then I can reinforce the Steel Helms. 20 Steel Helms is only 40 points more. They're 50 points more than a unit of Steel Helms. So, like... Just reinforced Steel Helms are better. Fusiliers are better. Yeah. It feels like, I don't know. Maybe special meats.
Some good questions or comments in Twitch. I like, just a show pony, I like the 5-up blow up prayer on the Steel Helms when you have to fight them.
Yes, that is amazing combo with Zenestra. Correct. Yeah, that's awesome.
And then El Kraken, is there anything that Cities is missing from its lineup, or does it feel like a complete lineup?
Well, like coolness lore-wise, I think Saray and I bring this up all the time. We want more Wildacor. I didn't have them here. They're okay. I think they're pretty good. They're like the scouts.
What are they?
Dogs.
Oh, with the dogs.
Yeah.
With the dogs, yeah.
I love the way humans scout. They're like not that stealthy.
They're winning your poll. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like not that stealthy, but they're just like camping. They're dudes.
Camping.
They're like dudes and ladies going camping. And then they have pit bulls and Rottweilers. Like a bunch of them.
To go camping.
It's a scary way to go camping because they're not stealthy. They don't need to be. They're like, okay, set up camp. We've got 10 dogs. They're going to bark like crazy if anything comes nearby, right? And then they have guns and crossbows, so they're just going to start blasting in the general direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Wildecor.
Like
So El Kraken, what I want is a Wildecor cav unit. I want a light cav unit, Wildecor on horses, like 4-up save instead of like the 3-up. You know, obviously Cavaliers are heavy-ass cavalry, right?
Yeah.
So I want Wildecor with horses. And Wildecor, I misspoke. I said they have a gun. They actually don't have a gun. All their weapons, to not be too loud, are crossbows. So, but I don't know. It might be cool if the Wildecor on horses had like a long rifle. That'd be super cool. That used to exist, right, in Empire, folks?
They're known to be sneaky. That's their... Is that their thing?
Like I said, Wildecor scouts.
Oh, right.
Calling them sneaky, I would say like elf scouts are sneaky. Right.
I see what you're saying.
I don't think the Wildecor cares about being seen. They go out and they report back.
Got it.
And they're like, yeah, we found flesh eater dipshits. We killed them. Some of them ran away and probably told Usharan, and now we're telling you. Like, I don't think they scout like, ooh, let's be sneaky and.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably kind of do, but like, you don't scout with pit bulls and Rottweilers.
This is true.
If you're trying to be sneaky, right?
Yeah, you're just going out and murder.
And armor, they have like 4-up armor, right?
Or
they might be 5-up, but they're armored. Yeah, they're loud ass humans. Like one of them is a dude who looks like the sheriff in the cartoon Robin Hood. From Disney. He's like tall and fat and huge, and he's like standing there with his crossbow. I'm like, that guy's not sneaky when you see the model.
Hope he has the same voice too. Yeah.
Yeah, Heart of Ire. Yeah, I think so.
The last blade on the general on Griffin is so hot. Yeah.
I haven't again. His ability's okay, honestly. He might be okay. He might be fun. I might take him. We have the model. It's a cool model. It's one of the first ones Yumi and Saray like team painted up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Zach. Yeah, we're running out of time. Well, I mean, we can go late. This is our show. We can do whatever we want. We don't have any deadlines today. We do have a segment. Do we have time for it today?
Should we do it?
It's up to you. We can always skip it. It's our show.
We brought it up.
We did bring it up.
Polly hates our segments.
Polly who we're gonna blame if we don't do our segment.
Let's not do our segment.
Let's not do our segment.
Let's not do our segment.
Wow.
Let's not do our
This
segment.
is a hobby collab first.
Not doing the segment?
Not doing
Should
the
we
segment.
do the segment?
When we have a segment planned and we don't do the segment, I don't think that's ever happened before in our 3 years.
Yeah, okay. Let's not do it.
This.
It's all right. There's a first for everything. Yeah.
We're not doing it.
We're not going to do
Polly,
it. I feel like we should do it.
Polly, we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Do we do it? Do the thing.
Yeah. Let's quick do it.
Let's quick do it. Does the mouse work so that you can drive? I'll drive because you've been letting me paint. Yeah. Really quickly, have you been painting at all?
Very little.
Okay. Let's do a quick show and tell. Zach has been gracious enough to let me work on Slaanesh because I have so much fucking Slaanesh to do. So I'll show you guys one model I finished last night so you get a sense of where I'm headed. Let's do this. And then Zach can do show and tell with his little, well, whatever. Maybe later. Hit with his gargoylians, yeah. So here's this thing.
Yeah, this is
it's really hard.
Blissbarb Archer.
Let's see. There's so much going on. Ooh, there we go. Is it focusing? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bright. Well, there they are. I can't tell.
Oh yeah.
With these guys. But yeah, so pretty. I mean, everyone's like, there's so much going on, and like, yes, there's a lot of straps and stuff, but the colors are kept pretty straightforward. Like we're keeping them pretty simple. So from far away, I feel like it'll be kind of striking. You know, like when you see them all lined up, like with all the little details pulled out, it'll look good.
Yeah, yeah.
Up close, they're pretty like simplified but impactful. So yeah, thanks for the. Surrey's like the pro, right? He's the army painter pro, so that helps. Right now, I'm working on putting in all the black, laying in all the black leather.
Yeah, I haven't made a ton of progress. I've been gabbing with you guys, but yeah, I'm just painting these little dorks.
Done.
No, speaking of these little dorks,
but they're cute. Oh, these look good. You did these already?
Well, I'm working on them.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. I'm like...
Yeah, they're going to be fairly easy to
But they'll be so cute on the bases, I think. I'm excited. It's hard to focus.
Is it helpful if I grab it?
Yeah, anyway.
There they go, yeah.
Look how stupid they are.
I do love these little things.
I know.
Most of them are from actual medieval manuscripts, too.
Yeah.
They're called gargoylians. Heart of Ire, gargoylians. They come on all the bases. Most cities units have them. And their lore is pretty cool, because we're going to chat them in our segment here.
I'm going to do this really quick to trigger the counter.
Yeah.
The counter, for some reason, is not tracking the YouTube memberships. I don't know why, but Molecule did that earlier, so I want to make sure we're at 110. Our goal is 125 for the month. Tells us you love us. You want us to keep doing this. We have another week to go. So we have, a game on Thursday. We have Journeys on Friday. We have a game on Saturday. And we have a hobby stream next Sunday to meet this goal. So we're in good shape. Thanks, you guys. Okay. They said the segment is good to go.
Let's do it.
So I guess we're going to do it. Sorry, Polly. It's happening, but we're going to do some rankings.
Okay.
There we go.
So what we figured we would do.
So good.
So tightly executed. What we figured we would do.
I'm trying, you guys. I'm sorry.
Is chat some of the gargoylians and rank them.
Yeah.
Now, we don't have any of the new ones. And let me ask you this, Meg. Do you feel like maybe I don't know how you feel here. Do you feel like we should shoot through them quick, or just rank them right out of the gate?
We can rank them.
Oh, they're down there. We
can see them. But yeah, they all have the same ability, which is nothing.
Yeah, they don't do anything.
I think even the one that's actually in the game,
he kind of does.
He does a little bit. Yeah. Okay, fine. So he'll get extra credit. But I don't know. We're kind of just going on vibes, I think.
Definitely on vibes. So what do you think about? And by the way, Meg, I have him right here too. There he is, right here. There's Goofy Fish.
God.
Fish.
The other, I also have them on a Warcom. Yeah.
Now, worth pointing out with Goofy Fishman, he doesn't have eyes except for that one stalk eye. So he's a Cyclops.
Yeah.
That's not an anglerfish like anglerfish thing.
Just a really clearly, reminder.
And again, most of these, if not all of them, are actually based off European medieval manuscripts.
Yeah.
Codexes, they actually call a lot of those, and basically, what do you think of this thing? So that's his eye. So
it's so good. I want to see what chat says. Actually,
a wangler fish.
Goofy Fishman is S tier because he has slippers on. Yeah, I feel like I want to rank them the fucking crazier they are. What the fuck is this thing? Yeah, I don't know. I would say S tier.
He does have little slippers on. He
and
does have
there's
one
a big
eye.
eyeball to paint. I like painting eyeballs. So I would put it up pretty high. His little butt.
Okay. S tier it is.
And he makes me say what the fuck. So I'm putting it in S tier.
S tier. Okay, yeah. Right. Strong right out of the gate. Now next, what do we have? Who do we have next? Okay.
Duckman.
Armless Duckman.
Duck.
Also slippers.
Oh yeah,
Here
it looks like the slippers are built in. Oh no, they're not. Okay. Oh, he's so cute.
Armless Duckman.
Armless Duck Boy.
I think Armless Duckman, by the way, comes with. I only have one Goofy Fishman and one Armless Duckman. That must mean that one of them
highly sought after.
Yeah, I think one of them comes with Talia, and one of them comes with Fusil Major, I think. I don't remember who comes with
Chat does not like this guy.
I love what
B and C tier reminds me of Zach.
This is one of my favorites. I love this guy.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, what do you think?
I mean, he's fine. I like the other one better.
Oh, I like this guy better, but okay. Really? I can see.
But chat is bringing the vote down.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So
what do you,
a little pterodactyl
what
face.
Do you want to put him in?
I would say maybe let's say B.
Steve 19. I don't have a. Sorry, Megan.
Soups likes this guy too. I know.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Right.
Let's do B. Okay.
Steve 19. I don't have it queued up for you, but somebody on Reddit did a breakdown of where to get all the old kits, and at some point I can tell you where the new ones are if you're interested.
Okay.
Yeah. And unfortunately, we don't have any of the new ones up here because there's no pictures of them
there's
anywhere.
No pictures. Yeah. Sorry, guys. How does he wipe his butt? Not efficient. Yeah, this thing is gross.
None of these things. I mean, yeah, Duckman and this guy, they wipe their ass
on the grass the way a dog. How do they drag? They like use their feet, their chin to like drag.
Well, their legs are probably strong. They probably squat.
Oh my god, yeah. This thing is super creepy, which I love because I love creepy stuff. But I'm also like, it's too humanoid, and I don't want it anywhere near me. Like if I was the cities guy, I'd be like, I don't want this one.
They're described sometimes in the
take it back to the pet store.
Sometimes in the lore, they're described as like this combination of annoying, but also like cute and endearing. Yeah. But a lot of times the humans are like whatever, like
punt.
Yeah, kind of.
Is it weird? I want to know what's under his shirt, El Kraken. No, I don't think so at all. I kind of want to know too. Is he anatomically correct? Are there little tiny arms under there?
Well, yeah, and then his shirt loops around on his ear. As is the traditional shirt that we all have seen.
The ears are the arms
the suspender.
Of the face.
Yeah, the shoulders. He doesn't have shoulders, so...
Or what are we saying? Zach, how do you rate this one?
I think
People
A.
think it's A, B.
I think A. I like
Soup
it for
says
A.
S. Yeah,
okay. I'm kind of with Soups. If it was up to me, most of these would be S. I
could probably put them all in S myself. Okay. Oh, this is cute. To me, like, this looks like a genuine pet.
I also only have one of these, so I don't know.
Sought after.
I'm not sure what kid he's from. This is kind of looks like a little bit of a dinosaur, and I'm kind of once again I'm wondering where he
dinosaur platypus.
Yeah, dinosaur platypus thing. I'm very curious what prompted some of these to be drawn in medieval times.
You guys aren't naming any of these.
But
we need to see some names.
My guess with a lot of these is that they came from dinosaur bones.
Look at his cute little tongue.
Some weird dinosaur bones.
They put together wrong.
Yeah. Or non-dinosaur bones.
Yeah.
They put together wrong.
Yeah. I don't know. I would say A tier. Easy.
And okay, that's awesome to know. Special needs.
Least.
There's
also
also
Looney C.
There's also one called Skull and Crown. It's a local company that does a lot of these medieval. They
Lick
do
a
all
tongue.
They do.
Name it Lickatongue. I like that.
I think Lickatongue is probably at least an A. What do you think, Meg?
I just want you to write the name down so we don't forget.
A Lickatongue.
Lickatongue, yeah. Yeah, let's put it in A. Okay, moving on. Oh, Little Sad Fish. This was on the Warcom article. With a little sad face.
There he is.
Yeah. Yeah, he's cute. Actually, I think this one's S tier. This looks actually fun to paint. And, like, there's enough detail on it. Like, they're so small, right? But I was like, oh, painting that actually looks a little easier. Like, you can tell what things are.
Yeah.
Plus, it's cute. It's another one that's, like, a pet.
Right, because there's a new one here that I haven't really shown off to you guys, even you, Meg.
It lives out of the water.
That, like I said, I can't really tell what's going on, but I think it's... For those of you who played Final Fantasy VII... Wait, can we do top-down just real quick?
Yeah.
For those of you who played Final Fantasy VII, this is a new one. I think this one either comes in the Gallant or...
Tina Tuna. Write down Tina Tuna.
I think this new one either comes in the Gallant or Grenadier kit.
Yeah.
This thing right here. For those of you who played Final Fantasy VII,
it's a little croissant.
It kind of reminds me of Master Tonberry. Do you guys remember that like weird little villain that like has the lantern and he stabs you, and he like walks around like a moron? It's like a little thing in a robe, and it looks like a little frog face poking out. So I don't know if this one has been shown anywhere really too much because he's behind. Sorry,
I keep going the wrong way.
I know, it's these three.
Those three.
These three. I don't know if you guys can see. It looks like a little Master Tonberry. He has like his little face and his little frog face.
His little frog face.
Yeah, but he won't be on this list because he's one of the new ones. Yeah, S tier for sure. Yeah,
okay, good, because I like this one.
And you're correct. Like he looks.
He's a little friend.
He's probably one of the ones I'm most excited to paint.
Snail Trail.
Snail Trail's S. Snail Trail's S. What the fuck?
That looks fun to paint. Like to paint cool designs on the mollusk.
Oh, I'm currently painting their legs, and I just love how they look. These bare legs and these stupid slippers.
And it's a unicorn. I'm like, what?
A unicorn. And this one is actually like for real deal European
Sith
manuscript.
Frog face. I'll crack in Sith frog face for the frog one. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy S tier. Okay, this guy, easy S tier. He actually has a job. What does he do?
He just has attacks.
There we go.
No, he doesn't do much else. But
bites you.
Yeah, he's part of the Frigo Command Corps. I didn't talk about them. I actually think they're good too. But maybe not great, but they're pretty okay. They're like A tier, B tier in the list. But this guy's called the mascot gargoylian.
Yeah.
And that is
so cute. I loved painting him.
He's like lore wise, he's like a dog. He's like a very loyal dog. Everybody loves him. The whole army like loves this guy. Yeah.
Do we think it's a tiny person stuck in a shell, or does the snail have legs?
Their lore is very
I want to say it's a man stuck in a shell.
Their lore is really interesting.
I love this one.
Okay, yeah.
Like the tail has a head, and the head is biting the tail.
Yes, this is also a big...
Super medieval.
This is from a famous medieval painting. I don't remember.
Dude, this fucking S tier, man.
Yeah.
How fucking cool is that?
And he's big.
Oh, the big boy.
Yeah, he's big too. He's actually large. And I, again, don't remember where he came from. Sorry. Like I said, there's somewhere in Reddit where they show all of these. Yeah.
I love this one. I am sad that you're painting all the gargoylians, but I get it.
Last but not least is
maybe
we're ending on a low note. I think basic fish is not
fish
the best, but he's still fine. He's still at least B. No, I mean I'm
just kidding.
He's still at least B for me.
I honestly, I think this is pretty good. There's no gargoylian that you wouldn't like. Oops, I forgot to change hot takes.
Also,
my bad.
Also, real important thing here. He's pretty good, and here's why. Those are human legs. This is the fish with human legs. In fact, while I have my human base coat color up here for many skin tones, Bugman's Glow, I'm going to go ahead and paint his legs like a weird human color. So actually, I don't know. To me, once you paint the legs on this guy, it's pretty creepy.
It's pretty creepy. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
so. What do you think?
He's at least B for me.
B, at least B. Okay. Oh, since he has the legs, I think
the legs. Yeah, the legs.
But see, now I want to move this little pterodactyl up too.
He's at least B tier.
Everything's A tier. Everything's at least A. Gargoylians are great. This was easy to do.
And there are new ones. I'm looking at. Oh, there's little crab man. There's Demon with Key, Crab Flea Man.
Shouldn't say 109.
Crab Flea Man, Demon with Key, Weird Cat Monster with
shit on him.
With Cat Frog Dinosaur Monster with standing on a skull with a little twin tail comet, and then there's Walking Skull. With helmet. There's a bunch of new ones.
There's a bunch of new ones. Yeah. Anyway, that was fun. They're cute. We had to do it real quick. Yeah. Okay, we have 7 minutes to get through fan stuff. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, we'll go over, of course, a little bit.
We're going to go over today. Sorry, guys. But it's fine. There's a lot to talk about, a lot of city stuff. Everyone's excited. And you guys have been painting a lot. There's a fuck ton of stuff. So let's get to it. I did this right. Yay, you did it. Except, do I have sound? Yes, I do have sound. I remembered. Okay. Starting off with a mishap. This was mine. This actually happened yesterday. This is what the desk looks like right here, right now. And of course it happened right after Zach changed the paper. I spilled, what's the color I spilled? It was
curly and green shade. I hope you have more. I do use that.
I did. I was able to suck a lot of it up with an eyedropper.
Which is good. Yeah.
Or
I
don't
use that much. It lasts for a while.
But then it was like sticky because it was drying on the side of the bottle, and when I picked it up I spilled it again because it stuck to my fingers. So, actually, Chris and I think Chef were in Hobby Hang when this happened, and they got to hear me like actually get mad. I was actually mad when I dropped it because I screamed. Yeah, hobby mishaps suck. No one likes it. Oh. Do I not have the hotkeys set up for this guy? Let's do that. Let's do that really quick. I'm going to come back to front while I fix this. And yeah.
Or like
There's some bugs. I'm going to work them out. It's good. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
The guy inside the helmet. Like, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'm looking at that guy. So I think the other one then, the Steve 19. I don't know if you have a Gallants kit yet. You would if you have the bot. If you have Grenadiers, you have Gallants. I think. Yeah, that's the like Master Tonberry FF set Final Fantasy VII guy I'm talking about.
Thanks, Zach.
I think. Yeah, and I like I said, I haven't done a good job keeping track where they're all from. I should.
Let's see. So we were looking at fan stuff. There it is. Let's make sure that is set up. Streamlabs. There's some learning curves.
Yeah. Sorry.
You
I
have to talk now.
Yeah, no. I also
You need to talk.
painted something like got painted in a wrong spot and had to eraser it real fast. Anyway, yeah. So if you're a Mandrill, please do come by tomorrow. We'll play big game, ask questions. And yeah, it's been a super fun army. Oh, hey Boris. Yeah, it's been a super fun army.
Okay. Cool. Got it.
And cool. Now I can stop talking.
Okay, we'll stop talking. Great. Bam. There we go.
Okay.
Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, cool. Is this Brad's sack? You're gonna have to pay attention.
I don't know what's up, Brad. Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about it because it looks amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, Brad. Yeah. Okay, that's right. Yeah, Brad's been painting some Death Guard.
Hey, special meets. Hey, Boris. You got here just in time. Okay. Yeah, this is really cool. What is this?
I don't know.
It's
I know it's Death Guard, which is Nurgle in
Yeah.
40K. Yeah, does anybody know what this is? Brad?
I love it.
Yeah.
What a cool base.
I know he's been painting some 40K recently.
I always think it's cool to see like really
Defiler.
ornate bases like this.
Okay.
What is going on in the water?
Brad
yeah,
does some
creepy
cool base stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, he did it's like swirly.
Yeah. That's
pretty
super
cool.
neat.
I mean, Brad's an incredible painter.
He's amazing, yeah. We're so lucky to have him. Ooh, new
this looks great.
Yeah, this is a new person who joined our community. Excuse me. But they did corn. It was during our corn game. This was with Brad. Where this person chimed in. Sorry, I'm forgetting names now. We're getting too big.
Oh my God.
We're getting too big.
God.
I just can't remember the new people's names. God. But was talking about their there it is. Mr. Benadryl. Yeah.
Okay.
Their corn army. They're
is this corn or oh yeah.
This is definitely corn.
Blades of corn.
And why can't I think that was Synthwave was the word they used. So I was like, ooh, put the pictures. I want to show them off. So I did show them off during the game. We took a second to admire. But I love this one. This one's my favorite. The rainbow stairs. And like if you look at the armor, they painted leopard print.
Oh yeah.
It's so Lisa Frank. I just love it so much.
This
you guys.
Is great.
There's more pictures in the server that you should definitely check out.
Well, nothing you make Jupiter seem sane, but you're right. He's at least there's more than one now, I guess.
Timbit's Blood Bowl team.
Yeah.
It's going to be the most beautiful Blood Bowl team on the planet. Oh my gosh.
So cool. I'm so glad he's like putting this level into each of a Blood Bowl team. Holy wow.
Fun.
Yeah, he's got to go to the huge European tournament that they have and see how he does with paint it. Mm-hmm. Like can he get best painted at that thing? Because this army is going to be out of control, beautiful.
This team is fun, too, because there's so many different types of models. So each one is its own little project. Like, there's not a lot of repeated stuff.
Right.
Like, the nobility team, they're different, but there's a lot of repetition.
I mean, this one is these stupid linemen, which I think is the guy on the left. But then you get, like, the ghost and the mummy, and it's a goofy. It's honestly too goofy for me.
Yeah. I threw yours in.
Oh,
Zach.
this is me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cogfort there and the gate gargants.
I thought you did a really good job.
Thanks, Meg. Honestly, those two were pretty easy. Even harder than that was our Cavaliers really weren't 100% finished. Mm-hmm. So I had to finish them, and then the gallants I think took way longer. These things actually went by pretty quick, especially the Cogfort. Kind of weirdly fast to paint.
Yeah, so I'm just scooching it over a bit.
There's a couple of things I need to add to the Cogfort, which are more dudes. There's like some plates that hang down on the side. You guys may have noticed mine don't have them on there yet. But yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. Oh, who is this?
This is cool. This is a great head. This is a really
Isn't
good
it nice?
Skin,
the
face, hair, and eyes. Yeah.
Let me find whose this is. Oh, is this Andy? Yeah, this is Andy B.
Yeah.
I don't think we've heard from him in a while, so it's nice to see you.
He does this really important thing that you kind of have to do when you do like whitish or blondish hair. Mm-hmm. Like this, which is that you have to put like this little line in between it and the skin.
Like shadow.
Or they end up looking like Bart or Lisa Simpson.
Yeah, this looks really great. I love the face on this.
Yeah.
I'm always happy when someone chooses to do the face. Yeah.
This is very cool.
Yeah, nice job, Andy.
Nice work.
Oh, I wanted to call back, like, there's a few of you in our server who are working on hobby bingo sheets. We still have our hobby bingo cards that you can download for yourself. There's a channel for this in our Discord. So feel free, if it motivates you. We did it last year as our challenge, but it's still there as a motivator for those of you it worked for. And Saul is one of them. So this is what Saul has crossed off his bingo sheet so far this year. It's really, I love to see this. It's kind of nice to take like a quick break.
I like green and orange together a lot.
This is half the year done, and look at all this stuff. Isn't this pretty?
I really like green and orange together, and you don't see it that often. It's like a weird color combo to queue up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I love green glow with orange. Yeah, this is super cool.
It's really pretty. Yeah.
I like the shiny. Oh, yay!
Yay, our boys.
I don't know why I didn't choose to use the antler helmet, but I didn't. Maybe on my next 5. Or actually, Brett already built them, so I don't know if he did it or not. But
this is Jezza.
Yeah, not a easy unit to paint.
No. These look super nice.
Yeah.
And man, I love how you get to pick different colors for this. It's like
lore-wise.
Lore-wise it works really well. Yeah. This is a really nice paint job.
Yeah, the decal sheet's great. They give you all these cool little different houses. The new Cogfort one comes with even more that you can use on the cabs.
The metals are so... I didn't even think about how the metals are different, too. I love that.
Yeah, I do 2 or 3 different metals.
So classy.
You kind of have to, and it's so metal. So you're picking different metal color. You have to, or it yeah. Enamel goes a long way here, too.
Totally.
Timia, panel liner.
This is the Steve.
Yeah, I know. He's like, I love these blue magenta shoot.
They're pretty, man.
This thing, by the way, if you play Cities anytime soon, the Steve 19, this is your guy right here. You absolutely want to put your power tokens on him and turn off CP all over the army. Yeah, this thing is
nice tracks in the sand.
I can't believe this thing is a 3-up armor save.
What?
Makes sense.
It's all armor.
It's all basically all armor.
I mean, it should be 2-up.
Yeah.
This is
nice work.
Aria.
Steve, yeah.
Continuing cool with the terrain now. I think last time we saw work from them, it was the cart. So this is the train. It's the Beetlejuice vibes that I love.
Yeah. I like the blood and the going down to the base.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, really cool. Cool base, yeah, especially. Chef, we know this guy.
Oh my god. Okay, the thing that jumped out at me first was like the grass on top of the troll.
Yeah, so he's...
So cool!
So Trog, this isn't Trog, but Trog kind of has that going. Natively. He's the one with like the big temple on his back.
Yeah.
And yeah, Chef's kind of doing these like trolls that are underground and they kind of climb up. They're
super
almost
cool.
like zombies or Necrons or something. So he's putting a lot of the material on the top. I honestly think that when people say they're going to do that, I'm always sort of like, we'll see. But he did a good job because he was very sparing. And he also added, it looks like he added like dirt shit.
To blend it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, smart. I think it came out really nice.
Yeah, because I'm often skeptical of that decision to add tufts to a part of the model like that.
Sure.
But this one comes out good. It's perfect models for it too.
Yeah. Filippo, hello,
yeah,
Filippo.
I saw this the other day. Yeah, this is...
in chat today. It's funny. I mean, it's gorgeous. Like, this looks like such a nice little labor of love, fun project to paint. I was looking, like, zooming in and stuff, and just like, this looks like he could have spent, like, days on it, you know, a month on whatever.
I'm sure he spent days on it, at least.
Just, like this section, you know what I mean?
Oh, I
see. The parts that I'm looking at, and I'm like, I would just have so much fun doing that. Yeah. I would love to do that one of these days again. Also funny, I'm usually very anti-noisy background, but this one that he chose really, like, fits the vibe.
Yeah, what is going on? I'm more curious.
Anyway.
I mean, the painting speaks for itself. I'm more curious what's going on with the leaf background. This is a great model, and what I really like about the slug is, obviously the slug stands out with the green and the red, but then I love the, like, Kelly green on top. Like, again,
nice touch,
it's like, comes out of the type of thing, like, I don't know if I would have thought to do that.
Right.
Yeah, Brad has this model right now. I'm excited to see his.
It helps anchor the dude on top.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a nice design choice, I think. Yeah. This is Bryce.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
I saw this. Yeah, Bryce was... I think he's doing, like, some experimenting with getting, like, shit in the cracks.
The rust, the rust color on the base carrying up through the, like, all of the recesses is so pretty. What a smart idea. Yeah.
Bryce is a good painter. He's like 100% not airbrush. He just doesn't like it, which I call out because he's part of our community here. Like we know Bryce personally. He's here in the Bay Area, and most of us are airbrushers. We do a lot of airbrushing. And he's like, he started and he just wasn't into it.
Yeah.
This looks
the
cool.
weathering's beautiful.
Yeah, he that's kind of his thing. He does a lot of interesting weathering.
Look at this little freak from Boris.
Oh yeah, this is almost like a little gargoylian.
He's so cute. Yeah. What is this? I don't know if I don't think I caught where it was from, but he's a cute little nerd. Yeah.
So, yeah. And actually, I'm gonna scroll up afterwards and see. I think Special Meats or somebody recommended some little Middle Ages models. Because I wouldn't mind. Because I saw
to add to basing.
Right. I saw more gargoylians, but they were like super expensive per bit. It was like £3 per gargoylian. Yeah.
Yeah. This is neat.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, shoot. Name that I'm struggling to remember. Nemesis.
Yeah, Nemesis is Grove Guardian here.
How pretty.
Yeah.
I really like what's going on with the base also.
Oh, yeah.
Like this texture that you bought. What is it? There's all kinds of stuff happening.
I wonder if that's the one we use on our Flesh... Same brand as we use on our Flesh Eater quartz. Yeah, it looks very good. Actually, I didn't notice the base. Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of gravel style bases. But I do like this one a lot. Yeah. And he added the yellow flowers in there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, really pretty.
Yeah, really nice. Nice Grove Guardian.
Ooh, look at this rat. Who is this guy again? This rat model?
Honestly, I don't know who this model is. I don't know all the different Skaven very well.
Someone in chat will tell us for sure.
Yeah. But this looks great. I mean, this is like the red-green combo.
Shane. This is Shane.
Yeah.
Oh, the OSL just got me.
Yeah.
Man, it's on the rock, it's on the ground, it's on the little rat, but down below, it's on his head, his armor.
Yeah, he did a good job.
He's like selling the material so well too, right? Like it's gonna fall differently on different types of materials.
Not super easy to do.
No. Oh my god, I just noticed that rat on the other side with his head poking out of the tatters.
Yeah.
Little asshole. This is cool. Ooh, nice. I love the styling on the checkerboard. It's not like clean.
Sloppy.
It's really cool that way.
Yeah.
Stupid rats.
Yeah, it's good. It's not easy to do that.
Cuck Foul Blade.
Yeah, and he did it the right way, which is with a brush, not an airbrush. It's easier to do it with a brush than an airbrush. I think so. Well, it depends. If it's a big like lantern up against the wall, then airbrush is great. But when you have to get around all these different...
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is Soy Sumer.
This cab.
I haven't seen him in a minute.
Yeah, no, he did his cab more in the like unified look way.
Yeah.
Which is kind of
nice.
Yeah,
I love the
which
blue
also looks good.
NMM.
Yeah.
It's cool looking.
And there's his Akamite Warforger. Yeah.
It's silver, right? But he's it sells as silver, but he's using blue, and I really like that choice.
Yeah, it looks good.
Not a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah. Oh, whose is this? This is
just good, like that good Iron Warriors to me, honestly, are
Iron Warrior.
Iron Warrior is the type of Space Marine he is.
Yeah. There we go. Capybara.
Iron Warriors are interesting, huh? Nice. They are their models tend to be kind of crazy. They're chaos, but they're obsessed with like machines and stuff. And they like augment their bodies and everything.
Yeah.
With like claws, all this shit on them.
Cool weathering at the bottom.
I find, and their colors are silver, and then they have hazard stripes. That's like it.
Oh yeah, on the shoulder pad.
I find often that they seem tough to paint and make interesting to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the weathering is a big part of this one for sure. That was a good call, right? To incorporate weathering into the bottom part, because again, it's otherwise kind of a blandly colored Legion. It's like metal, and again, hazard stripes.
This just looks really nice.
Yeah,
so you did a good job with that.
Yeah, good job making it not bland.
Cafe.
This is fun.
Yeah.
This is a cafe model.
Yeah. Let me find the artist.
I don't know that I've seen.
It's really pretty. It's crazy.
I've seen all of theirs. Yeah.
The purple and blue feathers are really cool.
It's kind of like no limitations on what primary, secondary color could be on this model. It has like everything.
There we go. Kendrick.
Has everything without looking like a
third
rainbow.
Party. Okay.
Third party. Okay.
I was like, I don't recognize this.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why. So third party Cathay. I like the purple and teal wings. Again, it's that Pop-Tart. That
Pop-Tart.
Wildberry Pop-Tart.
That's a classic 90s.
This is a gate gargant. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's cool. I like I was saying, like I never would put this many different colors on a model. For the most part, maybe I have. Depends, but this looks good. Like it's
fun.
Yeah,
I would think to do it, but
here it is, and it looks great. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh,
wow, this is good weathering. This is very good. This is very good, like rust effects. Because they did the thing that you're supposed to do, where they also like.
There we go. This is Cody's. Oh my gosh.
Okay, that checks out then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that thing like with the sponging and stuff.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Where it's like lighter. He did like
the water's cool.
Yeah, because like that gives the vibe of the water is up underneath the paint layer and in between the metal and the paint, and that's why. Yeah. And then all the light colors will eventually turn to rust over time. But instead of just putting rust on something, it's like here's the whole
process. Yeah. He's telling a story.
Classic Cody.
Oh, Cody. More bingo. There's Droogs. Look at Droog pull happy face on
There's the Grenadiers.
Sheet. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice job.
These Grenadiers look good. I like this. I like his city's color combo.
I do too. I like how it's Droogs. Like the yellow leaves just kind of like immediately are like, oh, that's Droog. You know?
Yeah. I am excited to paint these guys. I love that they were clearly a Warcry band. But I love that guy on the left with the machine gun.
A lot of bingo work this year. Yeah, glad that's helping motivate you, Droog. This is Longbaugh.
Yeah, unmade. These guys are creepy.
What
Unfortunately,
is this?
they're legends.
Oh,
they're
one of model.
Yeah, they're one of the OG Warcry bands that went to legends.
Okay.
So you can take them to Slaves of Darkness. They are. There's a strong case to be made that they're Slaanesh themed. They live on a weird island and have this horrifying culture that potentially got infiltrated by Slaanesh, where like I think this one's actually called like either Joyous One or Blissful One. They're like they seek to basically like
looks like he wants a hug.
They seek to basically like remove their arms and limbs and stuff and like add weird terror.
Yeah, it's so gross.
But yeah, they're kind of like it's like Hellraiser dialed up to 11. And I wish they would do more with the Unmade because they are absolutely terrifying conceptually.
Yeah.
They usually have some kind of rule like when you're near them you can't use CP or you can't rally because they're too scary. They have like rules about being like terrifying. And, yeah, I wish they'd come back.
Longbaugh, if you get the chance when you take your photos, try to get a second light to light up the front a bit like if you have another phone or something lying around, just sort of like light it up a bit from the front. You don't have to get too close because then it will get really harsh. But I feel like we're missing some of your work.
Like in the front.
Yeah, I'd just like to see more of it.
I like the blue.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's like a coloration on the light blue along the shoulder. But yeah, I can't exactly like see where that's going.
I can see some blood work on the weapons, which I like too.
The
yeah.
skull it's a good skull.
All right, we have Project of the Week, and it's Jupiter, definitely. He did this board. It's insane, right?
Well, it's insane, but I'll be honest, it is his standard insanity, but quite honestly, I feel like he
took it up a notch,
correct.
Man.
That's what I was going to say.
I love the volcano lights. Yeah, this was fun. While I was gone, I had fun looking at this one. Like, he'd throw a picture in every so often, and I always enjoyed that. And I was asking the mods, like, who are you guys thinking for Project of the Week? And they did call out Jupiter's. I saved it for this week though, because he did finish it, which is good.
This is pretty crazy. Yeah, I think he's leveled up.
And I love this macaw.
Karos.
Like Karos. Yeah. How cool is that?
That is pretty cool.
So these were a couple of photos that he showed us along the way.
Is it
you
lit?
Can see what
under,
a long.
Is
yeah.
There lighting under there?
Isn't that cool?
If you go back one, I was kind of like, well, that's some very vibrant airbrushing, but that's actually lights. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's both.
It's both.
You can see it with the lights off on the right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at how fun the pirate theme is. I love that so much.
What a lunatic.
Jupiter, you maniac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is great.
And then all the models, same thing. So
that's
fun.
Cool. I like that's a great use of the Sector Mechanicus terrain. This is cool. Is this like an orc themed knight army? Jupiter? Does anyone know? That looks like that's what he's going for here.
Very orky. Yeah.
It's like if orcs and Imperial Knights.
But there's also Karos.
But
they could just be proxies, right?
No, of course. I know he does that a lot.
Yeah, right.
But his proxies are always pretty good. Like, it's pretty straightforward what they are.
Yeah.
Wow, yay, we did it.
We did it.
I kind of painted some gargoylians. It's going to be a little bit longer, but we'll get there. Meg, you got to paint Slanesh.
Yep. Had a couple of bugs, but we should be good next time now that we've resolved them. And yeah, so I think that's that. There's nothing really to show off right now. We showed off all your work. We're happy with that. But yeah, I just want to say thank you. Mandrels. Oh, right. I should show this off too really quick. Let's hope that I have the sound working there. I do have the sound working. Mandrels, you guys have a demo workshop coming up next Sunday, the 31st. It's the last day in May. 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. This will be in our Discord. It's just for you, and then we'll do our best to get the recording out as quickly as possible. But make sure you're around. Check that out. We do have a merit-based painting competition at the end of the year. And so this is a good place to start getting inspiration. If you want to enter, good time to start. Don't want to start too late.
Yeah, we should push that a little bit more starting next month.
Totally, totally. But this is a good class to get your brain working. So recommend you guys checking that out. Sorry, I meant to hit this button. No, but good. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thank you for the donations. There's a new member. That's great. Happy to have you.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Mandrels, 9:30ish. We'll make a post. The Mandrels games in our Discords are really casual.
Yeah.
We'll kick that off. Zach and I will be in Discord. I'm playing Soul Blight, 3,000 points. Zach is playing Cities 3,000 points. And yeah,
and if you're there, and we're playing, a lot of times people go really quiet, but you can talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like that. You don't have to.
Yeah.
No one will bother you, but we do like the banter. That's sort of what's fun about it for us.
And speaking of liking banter, in all seriousness, not to be weird, but we always give him guff. But thank you, Polly, because he actually does a lot of like telling us something like I
Oh, I know, he's so helpful.
Where a model comes from or some dumb shit that only he knows. So thank you for that.
Yeah, when he gets his behavior down, we'll make him a mod.
Yeah, it'd be nice. He needs to work on his behavior. Like if
we'd like to get more free work out of him.
We should send him We should send him a report card.
A poly report
And
card.
it's
Yeah,
like-
when you start getting straight A's, then you can be a mod.
Yeah, you're doing well,
He's
but
like, I don't want to be a mod. No, too bad you're going to be a mod.
I just wish the behavior.
Just the behavior, yeah. Citizenship needs work.
Citizenship.
All right. See you guys later. You want to send us out?
Be kind to each other, yourselves, and always be creating.
Bye.